funny. I have kind of loud fans on my computer, but it's in a whole other room, so it's whatever. Normally when I'm playing games or something, you can hear that it's playing games because it's ramping up, and it's like they're 10,000 RPM fans, so they're just wailing. I open SFM, and it makes no sound difference. Like SFM does nothing. Yeah, I'm not actually playing a scene, but it's using the CPU's at 0% sometimes, and GPU's at 20%. What if I hit play? GPU goes up to 40%, and GPU's at 4%. Wow. It's not poorly optimized. It's just a 32-bit program not knowing how to, or having restrictions that are beyond its control. And hello, Matt. Happy Friday. Gonna be a fun weekend. I was outside almost all day today. It's out of nowhere. What is it? It is 65 degrees right now. 64. Well, I went outside to go drop something off, and it's like my brain already is just assuming everything's supposed to be cold, and it's just. I mean, I was in Dallas the other week, so like, no, I'm not 100% used to it, but it's just strangely warm, and so took care of all our leaves and mowed up some of the leaves that we didn't want to bother with, and cleaned off the roof, and insulated a door, did a bunch of stuff outside today. But I want to do that because tomorrow's going to be colder, but tomorrow we are going to a Final Fantasy concert. I went, oh God, it was at 2019 or something. They were in town, and we went, but they came back into town, so I bought the tickets. We have 7 of us are going to be going. Got decent seats, some around the front third, something, but full orchestra with Final Fantasy music. It was great last time, and it's probably going to be great again. I'm really looking forward to that, though. It's funny because we have that this weekend, then Cider Fest is next weekend, and then we're going to Phantom of the Opera the weekend after that. Like the day after Thanksgiving, we're going to see Phantom of the Opera. Apparently, Black Friday is a pretty decent day for getting tickets for shows. It was surprisingly open. I've actually seen that before too, so I've been to the Orpheum like 6 times, and apparently, or I'm going to be there, let's say 8 times, and about half of them have been for just 2 different shows. Actually, have I been to the Orpheum for anything else? No, maybe it wasn't. I think it was a different place over for the other ones, so I think it's just been Phantom of the Opera and the Final Fantasy concert. I swear I was there for something else, though. It was probably too long ago. Anyway, we're going to be doing more convention prep today. I have a little bit of the animation that I started last week, or last Tuesday to finish. Speaking about animations, I do hope to have the anthology shorts that I have out for early access on Discord for any Twitch and Patreon supporters. The anthology's on Saturday, so probably on Saturday, probably tomorrow sometime. So all the finished ones. Oh, got the apple whiskey again. I missed that stuff. All right. No Michael yet. He's finishing dinner. Why is my camera off? I just realized it. Stupid camera. Okay, hold on. It needs some assistance. I need to restart my stream computer more often. Oh, there we go. Just had to reboot it. Seems dark. Okay, it was just catching up. All right. What are we doing here? We were working on just having Twilight writing. I thought she was writing fast, but now that I really think about it, this is probably not much different than what you'd expect. Do I really need to worry about anything else? Probably should light her eyes a little bit better. Okay, let's get her turned more to the camera side. Wait, 3-month streak? Does that mean you've cut every stream for the past 3 months? No, 3 stream streak. Okay. I was like, I thought it said 3 months, and I was like, whoa, that's crazy. But three stream makes more sense. I dare to catch up with my streak. I am currently on a 12-year stream streak. Give it time. You'll get there. Okay, I don't think her eye's too bright there. It is too bright here, though. Well, okay, it kind of makes sense that it'd be a little bit bright. And I wanted to put a rim light there, but now I don't think I will, because if I do, her eye's going to be extra bright. I already went through and cleaned all that out, so yeah. I really don't think there's anything more I have to add to this. I could. It's just so unneeded. Let's see here. Floor. I don't need a floor. Clearing this off to save on render. Okay, so these can go away. I could probably even get rid of more, but leave it. This doesn't look right. What are the boards? Oh, they're like all centered off of one point. Ah. Anyways, I know Michael probably asked when you get here, but how's everybody's week? It's my first week back at work after that my week at the conference, and a lot of catch-up stuff to do, but it wasn't too bad. My boss is now on maternity leave, so I'm reporting to one of the kind of standard employees. It's, if any managerial things, there's somebody I report to, but otherwise all my other day-to-day stuff report to somebody else. But I am like, my job is, in terms of oversight, is like almost non-existent. I used to meet with my boss once every 2 weeks for like a 15 to 20 minute conversation about how things are going. And then that was it. That was all the interaction I had with my boss about what I was doing. Otherwise, it was basically I just did my own thing, which is kind of, it's weird because it's like any day I can just kind of decide what to do for the day. And it works. I've been doing that for years, but I definitely do get things tossed at me, but I tend to get it from lots of managers, not my manager. And usually I just go about doing it. Though I have a requirement that if I get requests from somebody outside of our group, that I have to check with my manager first. And that was by my request. Oh yeah. I was like, maybe those ones don't need to be so high, but yeah, that's fine. Okay, and I can get rid of this bookcase. And that picture is all just to help in processing. I will kill you, Michael. Adam's been warned, you've been warned. If that makes more sense as that picture. You can have any of the other ones though if you want.
You didn't mix that.
No, you didn't.
You didn't mix that.
No, you didn't. You got the pistachio one, didn't you?
Pistachio latte.
Yeah, you have to let me know how that is. It says there's coffee in it, but I don't think it's coffee. I think it's like flavor.
Well, it's Friday, so I could have a bit of caffeine in it.
I don't think it has actual coffee in it though. It's probably all flavor stuff.
If it says it has coffee, then it has coffee.
No, it's flavor profiles.
Yeah.
If that was the case, then the one other one, bread, would be in there, but it's not. It's a flavor. It's bready, what they mean.
I think bread would just be yeasty.
Yeah, but I don't think people want to drink something that's yeasty.
There's got to be some yeast in beer. You can't get all.
I know, but some people are going to misinterpret that as other thing.
I guess, maybe. I guess that's why you say bready instead of yeasty.
Yeah, well, because people understand bread.
Yeah. My phone is playing music. Are you demonetized right now? I turn on this phone. There we go.
Oh, now think about
there's
this.
an emergency button. I keep being afraid I'm going to touch it on this thing.
Okay, the transition should be fine because technically this is a loop. I was worried about the fade to backwards, that it would be a little weird because the idea with this is I was just going to fade it. But I really don't think I have to do anything more in this. I said I was going to finish this next time, but I don't think I need to. I think it's just good. For what its purpose is, it's good. Oh, that's the okay. I did have to do one thing. Magic.
Magic, woo.
Because she's usually doing magic. This will actually take a little bit.
Well, hello, Matt. How are you? You excited on this Friday? I'm semi-excited because tomorrow is gonna be crazy.
Why is it crazy?
I got thing in the morning and thing in the evening.
Oh no, 2 things in a day.
I gotta go to the grocery store tomorrow because we're running out of like whiskey and rum.
I'm pretty sure that's not the case, but
we're kind of low. We don't have stuff upstairs. We need at least a bottle of something upstairs. I don't have to walk all the way downstairs just to get drunk. It's crazy.
That's where the bar is.
Yeah, well, it's the fridge booze too. Also, I gotta go find more of those mixed nut beers so that I can drink one in front of you before telling you that I bought some of my own. And you'll have this moment where, like, I'm gonna murder him. And I want that moment. I want that in my life.
But you just told me.
Yeah, but you don't know if I'm actually going to do it or if I'm going to drink one of your mixed nuts. Now I could go in there and drink one of your mixed nuts. And you might assume immediate that I went.
What you're saying is I need a reason to murder you.
No. You don't need a reason to murder me. You already have one.
No, I don't need a reason. Because I know that there's a reason somewhere. How's that one?
I'm trying again.
I'm just thinking it'd be pistachio with a little vanilla.
I taste the coffee on the back end, but it's really mild.
Well, that's good. I'd prefer it mild. I don't want it like, because it's supposed to be a lighter drink, and if it's coffee forward, that wouldn't be a light drink.
It's very light. Just in general, it doesn't really.
But they're meant to be. It's their cozy pack.
Yeah.
So it's meant to be cozy.
And when
she's like, ooh,
stouts.
Big stick. Big stick.
Not even my stick. Did they ever do that in Pony, where they had a pony trying to bring in a stick through a doorway, like a dog might, like a big stick? And
why do you always want horses to be like dogs?
Because it's cute. Why wouldn't you want that? Don't you want to see?
You don't want them acting civilized?
I think they can be civilized and stupid. People are.
I feel, but now you're calling horses stupid?
Smart enough.
Would you rather have a smart horse or a kind of a ditzy stupid horse?
No, I want a smart horse that does stupid things, which is Twilight Sparkle, and that she's the
she's smart
things.
You want them to do cute stupid things.
Yeah, because look at them.
Not just stupid things.
Any stupid thing's gonna be pretty cute. But I do want her to try to, like, I found a big stick and then not making it through the doorway. And not be able to understand why.
No smooching.
Yeah, no smooching.
Is she gonna smooch the stick? You know, I'm pretty sure you have a model of a horn that you could use.
We went over this before, Michael. Yes, there's a model, but particles attached to the hitbox, and normally people don't put full detailed hitboxes on these, which means it's just a square. So at the end of the horn, it's expanding much further out, while at the base, it's not.
See.
So I use a log so that I can make it small or more even from top to bottom. And yes, I could use a model of it, but it doesn't matter what I'm using because it's invisible. So why does it matter?
Just doesn't matter. It's just curious.
If the hitbox was correctly like built to this horn, it'd probably be fine. But it doesn't matter because they're not made for that. It takes extra time to build a hitbox because you usually have to simplify the mesh and stuff. I had to build custom hitboxes for different ships and stuff in Gary's mod because you needed hitboxes then. And it's all, you take the model and then you have to take 20 different shapes, up to 20, that can all intersect to make the model, but none of them can be concave. So it's all just various mushed spheres to make it. And so, like, if you wanted to make it fit nice, like if I had a ship, I would have it like maybe one the shape of the body, but then at the back, if things kind of cave back in, I have to go flat. But if I didn't, I'd maybe cut it halfway and then have like 2 different bits, but then that's 3 different ones. And then if you had little wings come up, the wings would have to be individual ones, but you couldn't go over 20.
Yeah. Resource limit.
Yeah, it was a resource thing. With a horn, it'd be 1 hitbox.
Yeah. But
the easiest hitbox is the default, which is nothing.
Smooching time.
Smooching time. Yay, smooches. We did it. Chat. I have to check the pony news. Yeah, every stream, at least once.
You make it sound like during not stream, you don't even pay attention to horse.
No, well, I mean, you know better. I post.
You look at images of horse. You don't look up news. When you go to look up news, you're looking up other news.
I feel like that news just finds me.
Very noisy button pushes.
Sorry, I turned it down. I don't know this phone well.
This butt
phone. Why did it just take me to a news article about the Gabe Cube? That will be its name. For those who don't know, like they announced Valve's new console.
I did watch a video that was saying that they don't have a price to announce yet, that it will not be a decreased price. It will be priced like a game or a computer.
Yeah.
Mainly because, and it makes sense, it is a computer.
So it's going to be $2,500.
No.
That's a computer.
No, because like it runs everything like it's targeting 4K 60 on most games when run at medium to low settings. It's not a beefy. It's actually a fully custom graphics card, a fully custom motherboard. Like it's got some really it's got 3 different wireless signal or connectors on there at different, one of them for 5 gigahertz, one for 6 gigahertz, and then one specifically for the Steam controller. So then there is no overlap, no whatever. But the one to keeping 5 and 6 separate means that if you're using the VR headset, the VR headset uses 6 gigahertz for the video streaming.
Okay.
And so having a dedicated thing for it helps.
I didn't know they had 6 gigs Wi-Fi.
Oh yeah, we have 6 gig here.
Really?
Yeah, the upstairs, the kitchen one does 6. That's the only one that does. That's why, like, well, I won't do it here unless I'm still connected to it.
I don't think my phone's capable.
It'll show a little Wi-Fi signal and then put a 6 on the top if it's Wi-Fi 6. It says 5 now because I'm connected to the one right down here. But no, they said the reason that they're not pricing it cheaper is while they expect some video games to help. Since it's still a computer, a business could go and buy 10,000 of them to go and use as computer and never sell a game. So because it's still a computer, they're like, we need to make sure we're not losing out on this. And it makes sense.
It does in that.
Well, console is a computer. It's very restrictive on what you can do with it, so it's different.
Yeah.
You're going to be playing game, nothing but game.
I'm surprised they didn't make it so that it could only run the Steam.
No, because that's against the Valve's whole thing.
Yeah.
But having it open, and it's a Linux system, so it doesn't matter. People can crack it and
But
do
if
whatever
you're
they want.
trying to, no, I mean businesses aren't going to crack it, because then you run into legality shit.
No, businesses won't. Doesn't mean they won't. Small businesses could try.
Yeah, big businesses wouldn't. For the same reason they're not going to steal a copy of Windows.
You can still get Windows for cheap. There's websites out there.
You can. The legality on those is...
No, they're 100% legal.
I think they give out those keys with the idea that they shouldn't be resold.
No, it's a company bought a bunch of keys. They bought them and then they're just like offload them for cheap. It's probably fully within their rights to do it.
I wouldn't be surprised if they bought them with a asterisk saying not for resale.
Yeah, because you can get Windows for like $10. Like a full win. I think I had Windows Home and I needed to do a remote connection to the computer, and I didn't have Pro. You need Microsoft Pro or Windows Pro. So I just went to one of those websites, which is one I use. I've got an Office 2 or 3 times for different computers in there. And I bought a Pro key for like $12. And because you can because it's like a smaller site and for what it's maybe used for, you can use Ethereum. So I bought it with Ethereum. So I've never really bought the keys. I just used my Ethereum that I've like mined like 4 or 5 years ago. Why not? It's money. Okay, we gotta go to this one. You get this feather. I don't think this feather's gonna have the magic quite attached to it the way that I want.
The answer: there's no new news. Another sad day.
The feather's not locked,
But
yet it is not following it.
like I could see it doing well. It's supposed to be essentially a PC, but if it's as complicated as a PC, that's where it.
They do a full breakdown on LTT, and where they actually were allowed. Not that they weren't allowed to take it apart, but they had a taken apart one to look at, and it is pretty damn custom to make it certain things work and put certain things in certain places. They had to design to make it so that like the HDMI port on a computer would automatically like do certain connections with like AV receivers and TVs. They had to build their own like software and hardware to make that connection work on a computer.
Okay.
Like, so they had to do a lot of custom shit.
So the average person isn't going to be able to just turn it into a PC.
Oh no, you can still go to like a normal Windows computer, or not Windows, it's Linux, but like an actual normal desktop.
Yeah.
It is a computer. It just has extra bells and whistles in there for certain things to work better on like a TV environment. What's the other things? Oh, and they purposely built it where if you slide out the bottom, you have full access to the hard drive, so you can swap it out and put a new one in, a bigger one, or whatever you want.
Yeah.
And apparently the RAM is replaceable, but they weren't able to show it at that time.
Yeah, I thought the only memory in the thing was an SD card. I thought that was its primary means of
An
memory.
SD card for its RAM?
No, for its storage.
No, it's using a standard. You get the small, short M.2s, but it will take a long stick one.
Okay.
Like, it's literally in the bottom. They made that super easy to get to. The rest of it, not so easy to get to. It's a very compact little box.
Yeah. Where's Half-Life 3?
I don't know why this
That's what I
isn't-
want to know.
Let me try that again. I think, if I remember right, this feather might not have a hitbox of sorts, and so this might not actually work.
So those
Yeah,
are in
that's what I
chat.
thought.
What's your weekend plans? Because I think we touched on ours a little bit.
I already talked about it.
Yeah. So, but I want to know what theirs are. I know what ours are. I'm gonna watch people run around and dance and shit.
Dance?
Yeah, I'm assuming they're gonna dance a little bit.
No.
Not even a little.
It's a concert.
Oh yeah.
It's full orchestra.
I keep forgetting it with the other thing we're doing.
Yeah, that's Phantom. That's very different.
Yeah. They might dance at the orchestra.
No,
The first Hooters
we've
will.
been. No, you weren't at the first show, were you? No, I've been to this before.
Yeah.
So it's just going to be more Final Fantasy 14 music, which I don't care as much about. But
Well, yeah. I like the PlayStation era of Final Fantasies. But what about the first Hooters? Are they gonna dance?
Michael, I don't think you understand what Final Fantasy is. Apparently,
No, it's got Moogles and lion people.
there are people like there was a
Whatever
person.
the hell Gwyn is.
Yeah, well, I hope not. There was when we were there the first time, there was somebody that was in a full like Squall from Final Fantasy VIII outfit, super detailed, really cool with like an actual like gunblade and stuff. Like, I don't think it was metal because it probably wouldn't let him in with it.
No.
But like really good outfit, and I think there's a couple. I know there was a couple others. I just don't remember them as much. But I remember that guy being really cool. So there's going to be definitely people dressed up. It just that cosplay was really cool.
And for the concert, we're gonna get some to eat.
We're probably going to go to Brits. Yay! Because they have poutine
Yeah, that's kind of what I
with
was
pork belly.
I was hoping for Brits.
It's like 2.5 blocks away.
Yeah,
And they had shepherd's pie.
they got a lot of space and it's pretty relaxed atmosphere.
They had shepherd's pie and they had a Guinness stew. Those both sound really good.
Yeah, I've been once. It was pretty good.
Everything with the French fries, they just say chips. Like it's pretty good.
Pictures of the Queen everywhere.
Is it?
Yeah, they're still very much on the Queen there. Last I was there,
They're on the Queen. They better get off the Queen.
They haven't switched over to Charles. I don't think they like Charles as much. And again,
But Charles in charge.
of our days and our nights. Yeah, no. Talking to Declan, the England in general doesn't have quite the love for Charles as they did for
Well, yeah. How long was the Queen? The Queen?
freaking most most of the living populace's life.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a while. The problem is, that's what I was gonna say. It's we'll see how that goes, but Twilight's magic is just about her color, isn't it?
Just her eye color.
So it's a darker purple.
Very few ponies, their eye color doesn't match their magic color. There's a few.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep it lighter purple. I don't want to change it.
I think if you watch the very first episode, all the Maroonicorn's magic is actually just white. But in later episodes, it started matching their
white magic. Everybody having white magic would be boring.
Yeah, it was only for like the first 2 episodes. And they changed it. I didn't even notice until somebody pointed it out and I went back and watched it. Fun little tidbit.
Probably do a bit more of that. Yeah, that'd be better. I'll keep doing that edit screen. I don't want that. Okay. Her horn is definitely still okay. Definitely have to do some modifications to this. The horn has got too much sparkle. I did the medium size and I should have done a little less. Radius. No, this is sparkles. I don't want sparkles. So the continuous count on this one's already, okay, this is the second one. Let's make this a little smaller. Let's go to half size.
Oh, Friday night. What a night. Oh, she's ruining that desk.
So I'm kind of okay with it, but I think what I'm going to do, we're going to increase the size of this ever so slightly. And then
what do we think about the steam machine? I think
it's cool.
It's going to struggle. It's cool, but it's going to struggle to find a place in the market. That's my personal opinion.
I think the biggest hurdle it has is that the platform that it can advertise the easiest and cheapest from is one that already has computers.
Yes. And I think it's not making a very good argument on why you would get it instead of a computer.
No, it's not. To me, it's a good, decent computer to put. It's what the original one was. They wanted something that was going to go in your living room. It's not meant to be a computer replacement. It's meant to be a couch experience. It's a console replacement.
But you can use a computer like a console.
Yeah, but if you're going to spend crap loads of money to build a computer that you might not even know how to do or how to understand to do, and to go and put it specifically in your living room,
well, then you're not going to buy this thing because it's too much like a computer. You're going to buy an Xbox.
No, for the parts that are in there, my guess is it's probably going to be anywhere from $800 to $1,100.
Like, if you want complicated, you get a computer. If you want simple, you get a console. This is like some weird in between.
But the savings you can get on video games.
Yeah, the video games are cheaper.
Yeah, you're paying in with the normal consoles. You're paying in the future.
Yeah,
with this you're paying now.
But a powerful Steam Deck would probably fit the bill better for consoles.
This one's supposed to be around 4 times more powerful.
Yeah, so
it'll do pretty damn good. I think that there's a market. It's just how to get to that market. If there's gonna be Steam users that are already gonna go and buy it because they are like, I have my thing like running through to that TV over there. Having one upstairs would be great because then I can do a full-fledged gaming experience from the couch.
We never game up there,
but it allows it to. Because right now I had the Steam Deck, but it's difficult for the controller stuff. It would be a nice option, but I just don't see me paying that kind of money for that here. Doesn't mean that there's not somebody else that would want that.
Yeah, Because you already have your computer set up on the good TV. So you can already do everything that the Steam machine would do.
Yes, but it still is a little finagling for me to get the video over there and the audio over there and make it work. It would be nice to have something go boop and just works. I mean, you can even just plug it right into the back of the wall there and still make it work just the same. It'd be more convenient. Again, I'm just not going to because I just don't see a need to. It would be nice to have one upstairs, but I'm just not going
How also
to.
will we use it?
I played a lot of Legends of Mana, or is it Trials of Mana? Trials of Mana on the upstairs TV. Because it's controller games, and I just haven't played all that many controller games.
The only person I see out there playing games is.
But I think it's a good thing. I just hope that the marketing and everything works better. Because how do you tell? What do you put out ads on TV? Do you just rely on word of mouth? How do you get the info out there?
I mean, they have one of the strongest advertising platforms for video gaming already.
But there are advertising. It's like, I'm trying to think of a good example. They're advertising to the people that already have product, that the people that don't need it.
I mean, it's all over Facebook. Already.
It's like having commercials for discount food to billionaires.
Yeah.
Like, you're advertising to the wrong people, and a Steam machine is not needed for those that are already on Steam heavy. So how do you get it to the other market? They can do strong online web advertising and stuff. They can try to do word of mouth for stuff. I don't know.
I feel like it's going to be another Steam Link. Personally.
No, I think this one's going to be more successful. The original Steam machine that they tried doing, they went and tried to make it with all these custom options from all these third parties, and I think they just spread out everything too thin. And plus their Steam controller was neat, but it had some problems. Their new one,
you have one on display.
Yeah, I do. They have a new Steam controller coming out that looks a lot better, mainly double thumbstick, or two thumbsticks, but
got rid of the touchpad.
But also, I think that putting all these three products out at the same time is trying to say something. You can put a Steam machine in your living room. You can have a VR headset that can connect and run off of it and run brilliantly. You can have a controller that connects to it easily from the couch. They're giving you everything you need to do a couch setup with VR and everything very easily and quickly.
There's one thing I think that would make it work, and it would be a strong launch title.
I don't know if Valve quite needs that, but it would help. But I'm going to guess what kind of a launch title?
You know which launch title. But there's only one.
But there's not what launch title would incentivize specifically the purchase of this one thing?
If you restricted it to this one thing, at least for a year, it would sell.
Do you know how much shit they'd get for that?
Oh yeah, but they'd sell a shit ton of Steam.
They don't care about the sale of the hardware.
Then why are they selling it?
Because it helps expand their own market on video games. But if they restricted that, oh my god, that would go so bad for them.
Yes, but a shit ton of people would still buy it. It's like saying restricting Mario games to the Nintendo consoles is bad for Nintendo.
The whole thing with Epic locking down games to their platform to try to force people over there pissed off so many people. Steam doing it then would just legitimize Epic and only cause people like, well, if Steam's doing it now, fuck it, I'll go over there. So they're not. No, it's not. They're not going to do that. They have have the power to run like a monopoly, and so if they so wish, they could just say, well, we could put they could put that force in there, but if they don't, it helps say it. If they were to do that, they could say, well, they're doing it because they're a monopoly. If they don't do it, they're just exercising their power of, we don't need to because we know people will buy it.
Nobody buys the Switch because it's the best console ever. They buy the Switch because they want to play Zelda Wind Waker.
No, they
whatever.
To a degree, but Nintendo also owns everything, so they profit 100% on everything.
Yeah.
Steam doesn't. They'd only get a portion of it.
Yeah.
But also Switch provides a unique experience that up until the Steam Deck didn't exist beforehand. So, now, with the Steam Deck and other things out there, it's not as unique of an experience, but people still like it.
Because it has Zelda.
Yeah, but it's still a much easier, quick experience compared to the Steam Deck. The separated controllers are really nifty. They're my favorite thing about the Switch. Okay, so that. Ooh, I went a little high on it. I need to figure out. There's a setting you can do on particles, so that because right now the particles kind of they're moving around, but no, I know what it is.
I'll buy the Steam machine if it has My Little Pony Adventures. It's like part 3 of those one games. Like the Zephyr Heights, we need the one that takes place in Bridalwood.
Yeah,
and it's going to be even more cheaply made. It's just going to be like, you're going to go to Bridalwood, and it's just going to be like a skybox with the background of Bridalwood on it, and you can walk. There's like 2 ponies you can walk up to, and like a single shrub, and it's just recycled animations from the first game. Still, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be only on the Steam machine, or better known as the Gabe Cube.
I like Gabe Cube.
Gabe Cube.
Though he probably had so little to do with it.
He's too busy playing with his boats.
The video that I was watching talking about the devices basically said that too.
That he's playing with his boat.
Yeah, he's just like something about Gabe and like, yeah, but he's probably just on his boat.
That's what he wants to do now. It's just boat stuff. He's involved with the company pretty tangentially at this point.
Gotta remember what setting it is that makes it so that the particle itself in every aspect will be locked to like, so if it's moving and rotating, that it will still be locked to the model. Rigid attach, maybe that was it. Oh, that
Got a lot of sparkles on your feather there.
Yeah, that didn't do what I wanted. Pretty sure it was movement something. I thought it was LERP 2 hitbox, but I already have that on there. Movement maintain offset. What does that do? Oh no, that didn't work. Do it.
I feel like you're gonna get the Brits, you're gonna get the poutine. It's just gonna have American cheese on it.
The thing is that poutine's like $17.
Yeah,
and that I'm not gonna like. It sounds delicious, but I'd rather have that as almost like a shared thing, because I'm not just gonna go and eat poutine for a meal. There's shepherd's pie.
Well, then get that instead.
Yeah, because if I just say poutine, that Final Fantasy concert's gonna have a trumpet coming from my side of the stage.
I mean, the portion sizes there are pretty decent.
Yeah, look like it. Well, if I'm paying $17 for poutine, it better be damn big.
Well, I mean, it is inside the city. Anything's gonna be a little pricier.
It could be.
Probably will skip. I'll certainly have to skip lunch, I think. We're gonna eat out.
For one, let me double check. Okay, so that's. I thought I fixed that. Oh, I did that wrong. That's why.
No. I was kind of happy when I took, as you know, Declan to Brits. Because he took me to an American restaurant when I went to England, so I figured I'd get him back. And
get him back
a little bit. It was a little bit of revenge. But he was also kind of curious what America's interpretation of British food was. And then he just complained about the ketchup being different.
I embrace the difference, and he's like, God damn it, why is I want to visit another country and I want it to be the same as my country?
Well, it's kind of like that episode of My Little Pony with the yaks. Remember the yak episode where the ponies tried to make everything like Yakistan, because they kept fucking it up. The yaks would just stomp everything into oblivion because they were like, yeah, this isn't right, break it. And then the horses, they realized that you don't try to like let them experience your culture. Don't try to replicate theirs. And then it was And the yaks were happy. See, everything in life that's important, because you can learn about it from a horse episode. Gotta make everything about ponies. Especially that one. Look at that one. Cooper. But yeah,
Yeah, that's better.
we did take him to a British restaurant, so he expected it to be British. So he was very much pointing out the flaws. And if he was a yak, he would have broke something.
But it's the same reason that, like, if you go to an American restaurant in Europe, it's going to be half European, half American.
It was very much just trying to copy Happy Days.
Yeah, so anything in America, it's like Panda Express. Panda Express or any Thai place, it's Chinese or Thai, but if you were to go to those places, it's not going to be the same.
No.
It's Americanized because you still have to make things for those people.
I think the big thing for him, though, and I agree to some point, America's version of things is the cheap version filled with corn syrup.
Oh yeah.
And he's like, this isn't ketchup. Ketchup has like celery in it and like actual tomato.
Or like Fanta.
Yeah.
Like Fanta in Germany was delicious.
Yes. The food quality over here is shit.
Yeah.
Like they have
no
version of food.
No, I can't say that, Michael.
What's that?
Because to you, anytime I try to point out something is different, you're like, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
So it's ketchup. Ketchup is ketchup.
If you're getting it from a store in the United States, then yes. We're talking the difference between nations, not grocery stores.
I feel like you're just throwing semantics in
there are
here.
like 3 companies in all the U.S. that produce all the beef in the U.S. They might be under, like, if you go to like the sausages, like the hot dogs and shit at your local grocery store, you'll see all these different brands. If you actually look that shit up, it's probably all the same company.
We like consolidating, or companies like to consolidate.
Yes. But they'll keep the names, and then they'll just act like you have a choice. It's the same shit. Literally coming off the same conveyor.
No, but like Trader Joe's does all their stuff. Like they don't buy from mass people. They do all their own stuff.
Oh, no, they don't.
No, like, I mean, Aldi is the same, and there's a bunch of other ones, but they do a lot of their own stuff.
They rebrand it for their stores.
Yeah, but a lot of the stuff they have is specific. Some things, yes, are, but there's a lot of other stuff that is specific to there.
Yeah, it tastes like fish.
Like naan bread.
Yeah.
You're saying there's one company that makes all the naan bread in America?
There's probably like 2.
No, because it's very different between the stone fire. They're different sizes, they're different shapes. Those ones are cooked that day.
Yeah.
So, like, instead of frozen, so they're very different.
Oop. My beer's empty.
So give more beer.
No, I have a rule and there's like 8 minutes, 7 minutes, 6 minutes now.
Yeah, but you didn't get here until like 15 after, so you had 20 minutes.
No. It's not the rule.
So wait, if you got here 4 minutes ago
Yes.
and you plowed it.
I'm catching up. That's what that is. Yeah, I didn't think I knew what real pizza was supposed to taste like until I went to Italy. And I think we had pizza in Germany too, and it was pretty good.
Yeah, we had that little small place. But I would think the 2 big things from Germany that I had that were very different was the Fanta was very, very different, but also just the beer. The beer was just good. And it's like how you would describe it is just good. Like it wasn't notes of anything. It was just, this is just a good, smooth beer.
This is what beer is.
And if you go somewhere super far away, like halfway across the country and say beer, it's so good.
Yes, it's just beer. You want beer. Here is beer.
Okay. I think that might be a little too red. Back off on the red a little bit, and then we'll just lighten it up a little bit. Really, that's all I really care about. Something like that. Something to make it look like there's some kind of an energy to it.
See, I see you making this video and it's all serious and she's writing, and I just want her to like reach over and bite the feather and then chew on it while her stare just goes. She gets like 1,000-mile stare. That's what I want. I know that's not what's going to happen, but that's what I want. Hello, the Arizona Ranger. I hope every pony is enjoying this beautiful night.
It is actually really nice.
It is a nice night.
Like, I spent a very large portion of today outside, like raking up leaves, helping my dad do insulation on the door, and stuff. So like, it was nice. This is the perfect day to go outside and do
your dad
stuff.
Was here today?
Yeah,
fantastic.
We pulled the whole framing off of the door to the breezeway. Pull all of it off. Well, he did a lot of it because my dad he don't get in his way. And spray foamed a lot of the inside. He put some aluminum tape down, and we put it back on and repainted it. So
you know,
to Big Iron.
That song's pretty popular right now with Fallout New Vegas just being popular in general.
Do you watch the trailer? Trailer's really good.
Yeah. It revealed a lot of shit. I don't.
Yeah,
I guess. But
the aesthetic that they've went with, the models that they've created, not 3D, but like the actual physical models they made, it's so good. Like the one thing that they had to do right, I don't even worry about the story, but it was the aesthetic and the art and the look of everything.
Yeah,
they hit it so close to what it should be.
I'm very big on lore and story, and nothing really struck me as not lore friendly, though they did of course have to pick a canon ending for some of the factions.
Yes, that's understandable.
And one of them did kind of hurt my soul, but still, it's perfectly canonical. It's not an ending I ever got playing, because I'm not. I'm a happy person. And I did mess up one thing. One of the voices I heard, Marcus.
You hear voices.
Well, one of the voices talking.
What do the voices tell you to do, Michael? Is it to hurt things?
Like, I can't say one way or another because the trailer doesn't say one way or another, but I'm pretty sure the deep voice we were hearing was Marcus. And if Marcus is in it...
Marcus? Marcus? It's Marcus!
Marcus would make sense, but he's a character who's been around since Fallout 2. So... the only other character that could eventually show up that's older than Marcus would be Harold. If Harold shows up in like season 3, I'll lose my shit. Which he could if they take it in that direction.
I like Marcus.
Marcus is a pretty big deal in the Fallout universe. Not a whole lot of characters live quite as long as Marcus has. You kind of have to either be a ghoul, a super mutant, or whatever the hell Harold is. He's probably closer to the Master than anything.
Kevin McAllister is Caesar. Oh, so they are going to have Caesar. Okay,
So
that's
he's not
cool.
Dead, or is it a new Caesar?
I wouldn't be surprised if they're taking some creative leniency on how storyline works to try to get everything in there, because some of it doesn't really work unless certain other things happen.
Yeah.
So they're trying to probably merge it all into one, which is fine to me.
Well, like if you choose to do the NCR ending or the
That's if they're following any specific ending, because a lot of these characters and the main characters are living within a universe that they probably didn't exist in originally.
yeah.
So they're taking some creative liberty. I just want everything to look and feel right.
It looks right. Yeah,
Yes, and that is number one most important, and they hit that so perfect that I can forgive them taking some huge creative liberty.
It does kind of look.
He's wearing a golden wreath crown. Oh, is he in the trailer?
I didn't notice him.
Where is it in the trailer?
If you do the NCR ending, or if you do even the independent ending, you don't necessarily kill Caesar. So even if the Caesar's Legion loses, doesn't necessarily mean that Caesar is dead. There's no requirement to kill Caesar. So he could very well still be alive, even if it was one of the other factions who won out. My theory is...
It's in the last one before the... Oh, so there's the trailer beforehand.
My theory is that the canonical ending is the one where House wins. And that hasn't changed.
Do you know where the timestamp is on this one? I don't want to like hit play because
it's kind of
obvious reasons.
Yeah.
Feels like that would be an end thing.
If they show...
Yeah, I don't see it there. If you have a timestamp or if you know it's this one. I just... for copyright reasons, I don't want to hit play.
I mean, regardless of which ending, all of them can result in Caesar being alive still. I never did the ending where House wins, and I never did the ending
They're not going to follow the story exactly.
There's got to be one that's pretty close. They had 4 different outcomes.
It's more of, I feel like they're telling a different story and they're just playing it in that universe. They're not going to play through any specific storyline.
Well, there's only one. I think
or a screenshot, I don't remember. It might be a screenshot because I don't remember seeing any Caesar type person in any of those trailers.
I think it is the Mr. House ending. Yeah.
I really think they're not going to do it. I hope they have references to the Big MT. I thought that was a really fun DLC. Be cool. Like that was a great DLC.
Or Sierra Madre. I think they do go to Sierra Madre. I think they showed Sierra Madre in one of the trailers.
All right, I think I can call this one done. I got the magic. Oh, we're good. Wait, is my focus actually? My focus is not going to be correct. Okay, let me fix the focus, and then it's going to be good.
I wonder if they'll. There's a lot of things they could do. I could speculate all day.
You love to speculate.
I do. But like thinking the burned man might show up. That's starting to like get stretching a little bit. It would be yeah, I don't know. I think the one actor I kind of want to see is Macaulay Culkin, and they did not show him in the trailer, but I know he's in the next season. And I think, so it's 100% my prediction, is that he's going to be the courier.
I think he could do a courier pretty good.
Yeah, I think he'll be the courier, and I think he'll basically be...
Because I have a feeling they're going to... It'd be weird if they put a main character in as a character, because then it kind of puts a voice to that character when somebody played to somebody, but I'd kind of be okay with it.
I'd be fine with Macaulay Culkin as the courier.
Well, no, just having a voice to a character that, because I mean, that was the biggest, I forgot his name now, but the guy that runs the company, Tom's...
I don't remember his name.
Ted? I don't remember. He came out recently and said like one of their biggest bluffs or missteps on 4 was doing voice acting for the main character.
Yeah, they
said that the amount of people that hated that because it forced everybody into a very particular character instead of allowing somebody. They said all the voice acting, everything, then tried to do as middle ground, so you just sounded like generic white guy or generic white girl, and then if somebody wasn't and wanted to play Hispanic or black or something, they couldn't. They were forced to be what this character was. They can make them look one way, but their personality and stuff were forced, and they didn't like that. Mr. House looks amazing. Yes, I love the screen at the end it just looks so good.
Mr. House is actually there. That does just kind of emphasize nobody managed to take him down.
All right, we're done with that one.
I mean, you've seen the trailer, so I can find the Kings didn't fare well.
Yeah, it's just the aesthetic. The aesthetic's so good. And I think my number one thing I like is not even that it looks good, because you can do that with visual effects. It's how many practical effects. The power armor being a real thing.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the weapons being real. Like, it's just... I love practical effects, and they use them a ton, and it gives us this, like, the right amount of feel of, like, uncanny, but not quite enough. Like, it doesn't feel like it should exist, like, in that type of a thing. It feels cartoony, but it's from a game, so it should, and I love it. It's so good.
I mean, it really hurt me because if there was one faction in Vegas that was truly made up of good people with good intentions, it was the Kings. And to see what became of them hurts my deepest soul.
All right, so there are 2 other fanfics that I've got prepped. I need to do one that's called Kunio Crusaders suffer severe brain rot.
They just watching TV, or what's the implication?
They're being Zoomers.
Okay,
Or almost Gen Alpha.
so skibbity toilet shit.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, the name of the only chapter is what in the hay is a skibbity? And originally I wasn't gonna do it, but then when I read it through and thought about it being live, it actually works really well. So
are you just gonna make the CMC a bunch of skibbities?
So that's the thing, is I don't know Zoomer.
It's just
I know, but how do you
toilets.
do that in a? Oh, I can make them skibbity.
yes, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, yeah, let's do that.
I hate it, but I think it's your best option.
Yeah, I know I hate it too, but actually, we can
I hate that it's a noun now. That shouldn't be it's a noun and a verb. You just said, let's make it skivity, and I want to throw this can at your head.
Don't be so Sigma.
What? Oh, God. Toilet sparkle.
Toilets. Hi, I'm Toilet Sporkle. Michael, it's 7:07.
Oh, yeah.
Go get me the beer.
You? The beer.
Yes, I'm gonna have one of my beers. It's special. Yes. All right. Unload map. So I need the horses.
I feel like you anticipated that.
Yes. When you said, here you go, I knew it was. So, my favorite beer, mentioned many times before, is indeed Mixed Nut. And they have it now. Oh, it's backwards. But I don't like the can design as much.
I already anticipate you're going to be like, it's different. I don't know what it is.
I
but
probably
it's
won't even
different.
remember it exactly. But this is my favorite beer. The problem is that they're now selling it in 12 packs, where there are 3 of them and the other 9 are just various varieties. But he had a pistachio latte, which sounds pretty good to me.
Old-fashioned.
This is the old-fashioned one, which is actually really good. And then the normal pistachio. So out of the whole pack, well, I really want the Mixed Nut more than anything. All of it sounds good. So, well, but I did buy 2. Like, I bought everything the store had.
Hey, Flitter.
We
We were
yeah,
just
hello,
talking
Flitter.
about Germany.
Like 15-20 minutes ago, but
Yeah.
all right, I need to see how this is. Oh, it smells exactly like I remember, though.
Wow, it's just burned into your brain.
Oh, it's so good.
Apparently, he approves of this beer. Well, he's in his happy place right now. I'll tell you that. He's been waiting for
It
this
is a
beer
little
for
different.
years. Is it? Or has it just been 2 years since you last had one?
You know, it does taste a little different. Not in a bad way.
Yeah.
Well, I think the other one I remember being a bit better. This one's a little bit smoother. Doesn't have quite the crispiness at the end of it. But I also did have a whiskey cook beforehand, so it could be part of that. Yeah, it's really good. That one's have some notes. He's got the old-fashioned one. It's orange peel, cherry, and vanilla. Where it starts very fruity and ends very vanilla.
Nocturne Umbra.
I need work on a fanfic where Princess Luna has a son with Sombra. Should he look like Luna or Sombra or mix? Well, if he's a kid, he probably should be both. But if he's trying to blend in and not be seen, he probably should focus on one direction. I would think.
Now I'm imagining him wearing a One Direction t-shirt.
No.
So emo.
Though I would think that the alicorn side of something probably has a little bit more oomph on things. So I would think it probably more focused on alicorns, especially if it is an alicorn. It probably would and take more from the mother in that regard.
I think it should look nothing like Sombra, so that it's very clear it's not his kid, but she's playing.
No, they went to Mori.
It's like, you are the father, and it's like, oh, it's like, crap. Child's ugly. Speaking of ugly children,
Michael, the first one that was here is your favorite.
which is so good.
In the story, Scootaloo is the one that definitely says the most weird things, and I'm definitely going to make sure that Adam reads it.
That he, yeah,
Because he'll probably be able to, because he'll be able to zoom right through
it's going to hurt my soul. I don't know. It does that sometimes.
Your phone's just making noises.
Well, how are you, Flitter?
Yes, how is Flitter?
That's
Sorry.
what I want to know.
How does Nocturne Umbra sound?
For the
I would say
child's name.
if you're going for a name, probably too much. If you, because you're going with Sombra and Luna, very general, basic names. I would think that the name shouldn't be overly, because that sounds to me way too edgy.
No, I mean it's the child of the Night Mother and the what does Umbra even mean? Like dark side or something?
Umbra?
Yeah.
I believe it's a specific term regarding I think a certain
think it's
thing
like
at
your
night.
Bizarro person.
No, it's like a certain thing at night. A conical shadow excluding all light from a given source.
Okay, so shadow.
So it's a shadow, but is a shadow that is excluding all light.
Yeah.
So that's where I remember it. So like like if you look at the if you have like a solar eclipse,
Yeah.
if you're in the perfect dark spot, you're in the Umbra, but outside of that, you're not.
There's probably like a name for what
You
a
need to stop
shadow
quoting
is.
Star Wars. Well, original Star Wars is pretty good. Flitter is a little overworked, but trying to relax right now. Needle binding for the Norse horse von vendor table. Oh yeah, you is that coming up? I know I've seen you with pictures before about that. I think it was last year. I believe all the Skibbity stuff is like super prickle eye, right? It has to be like that. The one problem here is this isn't Gary's mod, and these models don't really have big extremes on the mouth that you can go, where normally I guess nope, actually I can. These ones have the double grin. You're not supposed to do that, but it works. Is that how Skibbity works? I don't know how Skibbity works.
It works by absolutely
It's called brain
rotting
rot.
your brain. Yes.
It did say brain rot. That actually works better when I do it that way. Okay.
Norse Horse Con. Sorry, bad typing. And yes, we got the dates for July 4th and 5th, but we'll have some tables at the other cons leading up to that. Well, that's cool.
I like the term Norse horse.
A little overworked, but trying to relax. Now needle binding for the Norse Horse vendor table. So nice to have you guys stream and listen to. Well, I'm glad we can be here.
Yeah, we've been doing like, should we put them in this one?
You know what? One of these toilets is probably the toilet from the Skibbities. So
Yeah, but I should probably I don't like what I'm about to search, but
No. no, there's no going back.
Okay, so this just looks like, I was wondering, so it does have the back. Is it just this one? No, because that one has like no, this one doesn't have a base. That one does. I mean, I don't know if that's quite like official. Okay, it looks like they're just using different toilets, so maybe there isn't any official toilet.
Well, they just use a filmmaker toilet.
Yeah, but I want to, like, this one's weird because it's got like the little valve popping out of there. I don't want to get valve involved.
I think they're already involved. It's their assets they use for that.
You said ass.
I did.
There's no toilet without the thing. Does this one say they got tubes? Or this is the only one that doesn't, but then they got like the poopy in there.
There's poopy in there. Holes in the poopy.
I might not care and just say F it. I'm just gonna use this one. I just need to figure out the relationship with Celestia. With some content stuff I've had to write up recently for things like that, trying to come up with like ideas for stuff. That is one of the uses of AI that's been pretty useful for me. Give it a premise of what you're thinking and like ask it, can you give me a couple ideas on a path forward? And it can give you a couple of those ideas. And more than likely, the ideas that are there aren't going to be exactly what you use, but it might make you think, oh, what if, okay, this one says this, what if I try doing this instead? And it might give you a different path to work off of. It's been really helpful for me for letting me think outside the box on some things.
I mean, Umbra already is basically talking about the moon's shadow.
Yeah, that tends to be where they're using it because there is a distinction between the two different, like, in a normal shadow of anything, a normal light is not a point source.
Yeah.
So any light's going to have width. That means that any shadow has an edge of transition. So it's saying that the center of it is the umbra, but then the outside probably is penumbra.
Yeah.
I'm going to guess it's penumbra.
Penumbra, yeah. I was seeing that too. So I would say name the kid like Umbra. I mean, that sounds a lot like Sombra.
It's kind of cliche, but at the same time, it works.
It's
Penumbra and Antumbra?
Antumbra, I think, is like...
Penumbra, 3 distinct parts of a shadow. Umbra, we already talked about that one. Penumbra is the region in which only a portion of the light source, so that's the edge. In-between edge. Antumbra is a region from which the excluding body appears entirely within the disk of the light source. Oh, so it's the inverse. So like it's I think before shadow is the region from which the occluding body okay, so it's saying like the transition of Mercury in front of the sun, it's visible as a black dot because you're seeing the side of an object that is fully shaded because it is so in front of the other light. So that's kind of neat.
Yes.
Huh, okay.
Words. Fun.
Yeah, no, I learned something. I didn't know there was a third one. I knew Umbra and Penumbra. Oh, it's I knew these two. I didn't know about Antumbra.
Seems like it's used less.
Oh, yeah.
Naming horses.
So, so this is actually a good representation of it.
Yeah.
So this is saying the umbra is this area within that gets the full shadow, that you're in the shadow. Penumbra is the transition range. And then the antumbra is once you pass outside the shadow range and you're just seeing the fully shadowed object. Mm-hmm. Okay. That's actually kind of cool. That is a perfect representation of it. That'd actually be kind of a neat name for the character because you could say that like, you're not even in the shadow of, you're like trailing secondary to
one of those.
You're completely encompassed by the power of the much too larger objects.
Depends what you're going for, I suppose.
New show is trying to be with Argo. I used to know a lot more. I don't really pay attention as much as I used to. It was I used to.
God, those faces.
Yeah, that's the right face, right?
I think so.
It's wide eyes and a big teethy grin. This is your idea.
I don't think it was.
You said it.
I don't have ideas.
Hello, business house.
Yes. Well, you want to see business horse?
I was about to say business horse.
You did say business horse.
we're doing Blasphemy, and because of doing
This is
pictures
silly.
for a bad fanfic panel that is based on a Skibbity reference,
I'm gonna disassociate.
sadly
from
have
this stream.
to do a Skibbity. I do images for all my
I feel like
stuff, so this is what I'm doing.
I feel like we've crossed a threshold we can't return from.
This was your idea,
I don't have ideas.
Michael.
What?
You have nothing but ideas, and they almost always involve smooches.
No. Only when I make you do stuff. I have an idea for another video that I'm probably gonna start on Monday. It involves the Muffin song from Dexter's Laboratory. What did you just do to those children?
Nothing.
Because Flutter, I made a video, but you can't watch it yet. You have to wait till Anthology 8 because it's in Anthology 8. So make sure you watch that.
I did mention before, but if anybody knew, I will have all my anthology shorts out for early access on Discord for Patreon and Twitch subscribers tomorrow. My goal is tomorrow, so you can see them a week early.
I have the benefit of living 10 minutes away from the
So I'm gonna name him
Anthology
Umbra. I was actually thinking Antumbra actually sounded kind of neat.
guy. I think Umbra sounds better. I'm agree.
Umbra sounds better. I mean, they both have the word Umbra in it, but I think that's cool because it does kind of, it's a real thing, and it feels like it's somebody almost like if you think of the Penumbra and Umbra as representing two other powerful figures like the parents, the Antumbra being the trailing distant child trying to be known in a world that they are hard to be known because like we didn't know the term, that type of thing.
Name them Derpy 2.
Derpy Doo.
Derpy 2.
Derpy 2.
Yeah, it's sequel.
Electric Derpaloo.
You know.
I have to close these. I gotta move those there. And then I move their heads in. See, look at it. Look at Michael.
I haven't had nearly enough to drink yet. This is. Why is the little tube thing on there?
I talked about this.
Oh, why?
This is like the third time tonight that you asked a question about something I already
find a
talked
toilet
about.
without the
I couldn't.
thing. You didn't look hard enough.
Michael, unless I download a new toilet.
No, there's definitely one in Source.
No, there is one. It's the poopy toilet.
No, they had the throwing toilet in Half-Life 2. It didn't have that.
Well, I'm not.
You didn't
I'm done
find
looking. Do you think I care? This is for bad fanfic. This isn't for YouTube.
This is very important.
No.
You're just spitting on the whole skivvy French.
And the toilets fly, don't they?
Yeah, sometimes they got little jets on them and shit.
Oh, they have jets on them. Okay, so because Michael, I know you're the expert on.
You.
You know more about it than I do, really.
I was forced to watch an hour of it under duress.
I'm sorry, I'm catching up. So I've learned more from Ara David than from my teachers. It's simply high quality content. Well, teachers are trying to teach you. I feel that learning is best by example, and if you just keep watching somebody doing something for a while, you'll probably absorb more. It's just going to take longer. CMC, I love you so much. Good luck in the fight.
I mean,
Astro.
I very intentionally learned nothing watching
Apples,
it.
apples,
I
apples.
want to be overprotective of Umbra.
Apples,
That really
apples.
depends on the context of the story.
I mean, who wouldn't protect cute horses? Wait, is it a cult or a filly?
Yeah, there's a lot of things of it's you got to figure out a character's motivations, why they did something, how the world you would think that they would act in, putting yourself in her shoes, which sometimes is the hardest part. So I'm gonna put the fly, but I think I want something that looks like Gmod. I think I have like a city map that just kind of looks cheap. Is it Citibank?
No, there's the city map from Gmod, like the default one that I remember playing years ago.
Yeah, I think I might have that one.
An angry mob.
Oh, this looks no.
Is
the
that
fuck
it?
is this? No, this is not it.
What is that?
Why does this person just have a
They got
fish?
fish.
Fish.
I like fish. This looks like the place.
Is this some bank?
It looks like the square
It
in
says
New
it's
York.
a bank.
No, this is actually,
What kind of a bank has that big of a door?
I feel like this is a real place in New York. I think I recognize this spot. I think
Well,
they
I guess you
actually
can
used
fill
it
it,
in
but-
the what was that? The guy with the arrow from the Marvel universe. What's his name?
With an arrow?
With the bow and arrow guy. You're not gonna tell me? I don't remember. Or he had an entire miniseries. Like,
He has he keeps a good eye on things.
oh, Hawkeye.
Yeah, there you go. You have a voice impression too.
I do have a voice impression. No, I think they used this like in like one of the final fights.
Green Arrow. Yeah, you're thinking other universe.
DC.
He's thinking MCU. Pony Skibbity Toilet.
Skibbity beep. I don't remember how it went. It's been like a year since I was forced to watch it. Ski bop. Ski bop. Worst noises. Ski bop. Skiddity bop bop. Skidop bop bop. Spood pony. Spoodoop. Spiddy.
Are you doing Scatman or Skibbity?
Boop boop boop. Me on the nose. Boop boop boop.
Or I've never actually. I know nothing about
boop.
Skibbity Toilet.
Skibbity boop. I don't remember the thing. I actually have forgotten. I just remember they did scat the whole time. See, now I'm being forced to like play a small bit of the song into my ear to like try to remember what the song was. Have it come back to me.
Somebody had to port just the most basic map from Gary's mod, the like standard one. Search Gmod or Gary's mod. I get Namek. Cheers later. I swear somebody did. Maybe like the apostrophe isn't liked. No, it didn't change anything.
I think I found the original video that the song came from.
I swear somebody did it.
It's like boom, 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 skitty bee bop bop, but I feel like that's not the part they use. Skibbity bop bop.
Oh, there we go. This looks perfect. Cheap cartoon city.
Yes.
That's all I care about. I don't know why I'm downloading this whole map for that purpose, but
All for this one picture. Skibbity bee bop bop, scoobity boop boop boop, scoobity doop.
I can always remove it afterwards.
The ponies boopity boop boop boop, scoobity on nose. There it is. Skibbity boops.
Skibbity boops.
Skibbity boops.
Would you give skibbity boops if they're the only boops you can give?
Are they in the toilet? Are they just heads in a toilet? You have to answer.
Yes.
Then no.
You're not going to boop the Q horse
They're
noses?
not horses, they're mutants.
Okay, wait, Michael. Are you telling me
No.
you wouldn't boop this?
I know I'm not gonna boop
This, you're not going to boop
terrifying.
this. If this is all you saw,
It's a trap. The thing is definitely gonna.
would you
bite-
boop? Would you boop this?
That's gonna bite my hand off.
No, it's fine, Michael. You said before that you would like die for a boop.
Yeah, but it's in a. Why are they in a toilet? I feel like they're in. That is not okay.
Well, Foundry, we're going for another 2.5 hours. So if I can remember, I could raid them. But that's also if they're still going, unless you're just making some reference to something else.
I hope the creator of Skibby Toilet doesn't see this, or they'll decide to make a cameo. Oh,
I don't think I've had some bigger name people and some stuff pop in.
wow. You're being judged right now.
Probably.
I hope you know this, and it's deserved.
Is that by Spurley a YouTuber? I have no idea. I don't have a camera. Oh, I think I have a. Oh, do I still have the button for the camera? No, I don't.
It's already a meme.
So I'm doing this specifically for a reason. I'm doing it for Bad Fanfic, which has images that I do for all the things, and that should actually be wide shot because that sounds cheaper. But normally the purpose of the images is to make people laugh, and so I'm just going to do whatever I need to do to make somebody laugh, and
it's gonna get a reaction. That is for sure.
Oh yeah,
similar to one you're acquiring right now.
No, it's meant to just be for the funnies.
Yeah, one of the skibbity toilets making out with Sonic the Hedgehog. You gotta really like lean into the skibbity toilet with the pony head making out with Sonic the Hedgehog. It's definitely gonna cover some of the internet.
So like
the memers will be appreciated.
No, so like not resources. So as for some examples of pictures we've done in the past. Just to do an example, this is how many we've read, and I've made pictures for probably 2/3 of them. A perfectly normal sphere. A perfectly normal sphere in no way. A perfectly normal, in no way strange giant obsidian sphere in Equestria. These are actual stories. Major techie story, yes. That one, a story with a long title. This one I didn't know how to fit on there, so I do like this one just because Applejack being confused is one of my favorite looks of a horse.
Good look.
Airshipping is magic. This is the first one I ever did.
Still a popular one.
Yeah. Oh, that the first image I ever did. Alicorn business. There's some of the references, like the reason she's almost gonna puke in the picture, that's an actual reference to I think it's about like bodily functions causing rainbows and stuff. So like they like puke rainbows and they fart sparkles and stuff. That was kind of the idea behind it. So sometimes wait, what is this?
I mean, if you fart sparkles and you're not wearing pants, everybody's gonna know every time you fart.
This is where your eyes.
I forgot. Remember this commercial?
Yes, I
poop
do.
of a mystic unicorn.
But did you see
Totally clean
how long I spent to get her rain on
poop of a
her?
mystic unicorn. Totally clean. Totally cool.
Well, I thought I added something else here.
How does best thing you've ever?
Oh no, there's okay. It's just normal. That if you don't know that commercial, that's so good. But it was about being rainbow poop, so we played that during that thing. Big balls,
squatty potty.
So it doesn't. It's not all SFM. There's blood everywhere, and you're fixated on the stuffed crust.
Delicious stuff.
That one was not a great story, but it has an amazing title. So sure. Boulder's Adventure. That one again, you have to read the story. That was also one of the first movies we ever did. Can I borrow some cash?
I like that picture.
Mm-hmm.
Like I got money.
It's kind of this one was a fun one we read because the first time we read it, Iro Legoman was actually in the room, and so he came up and got to read the story with us, and I had modified the end of his story and he modified his story to match up with it. So like I thought that was hilarious and it was great. He had a great time with it. And I think we ran into him again at a convention. I know he's come on here before too. But also for the story, there's about a fake ID that's popped up. And so I literally built this specifically to have when the fake ID comes up that it says Equestria horse card. And it's in reference to like she had a mustache and her picture of her card and everything. So yeah, stuff like that is pretty fun. What else we got here? Slexa we never actually read. This one I ran out of time. So this was my picture. Gilbert Gottfried is incarcerated due to his involvement in the transportation of crack cocaine. That is an actual fic.
That was before he passed away.
Don't know.
I think it was before.
Well, the picture was, because unless it was of his corpse. Death and Taxes. I didn't make that picture. I did put up the credits in there. It's made by Horses Are Fucking Weird. But it was for that picture. We're gonna skip the boner picture.
Wait, you can't just say that and then move on. Like, there's not going to be a reaction.
Well, I did close it by
You
accident.
can't just be like, oh, nobody wants to look at the boner picture.
I'm not going in the boner picture.
Wow. See, you can't, but you shouldn't have told people about it if that was the
There's
case.
Drunk Princesses and Dolphins.
Can't do that to people.
Elements of Whore Money. I still
I like
love
that one.
I love Applejack. Applejack is my favorite. I love her being confused in pictures.
Like, oh no, what are you doing?
Yeah. Ethical quandaries. It's her student. This one was, again, I ran out of time, so I just used a picture I made a while ago, but the picture works. So Fluttershy wants, you know.
Oh, I like that one. What is she? She wants the jar of grapes.
Frenemies. Oh yeah, this one.
I've been really trying, baby. Trying to hold back this feeling.
I think I played this in the beginning. I can't even remember anymore.
You feel
So much quality animation.
It was so quick. I made that in like minutes. I'm not, again, it's not meant to be detailed. I'm making these just for like a one event. This is one of my favorites.
Holy shit balls.
Because again, there's a couple of these are I ran out of time, and that was a ran out of time one. Okay, great and powerful job. Any of you didn't have one, I'm gonna yuck you up. I think we did that one last year. In the future, comedy will be randomly generated. I couldn't not use that image because that's the actual picture for the fanfic, and it makes a reference in for a minute, and it was actually pretty funny. So I just left the original in there. Oh yeah, I love this one. So people during the panel like to point out if I have other things in the folders, and so usually I always make sure it looks like this. And so I was going in here and I go, okay, this one. And normally somebody would catch the fact that there was another file there. And so somebody did for this one. And they said, wait, what was the other file? And I said, well, here, this is the one that's safe for work. And they're like, no, it made it worse. And it does. I haven't done it in a while, but I did like to do things that would bait people into doing certain things or have little gimmicks during stuff. The Derpy hunt. Luna and Celestia hunt the Derpy.
I like that picture.
This was an actual picture. I added the text, but it actually fit really well. And I think then I did a video for it.
I
Yeah.
think that's Andy Price. Trying to make Derpy evil.
Luna has a dream. Oh, this one there's a gimmick in there where there's a whole speech that has to go on for a while, and I think Adam read this, and so I had like a patriotic music going at one time.
Indeed.
Yeah, so while they were doing this speech, I just had this play in the background, and it was a lot funnier with that. But the whole speech ended up being from the senator guy from Revengeance, Metal Gear Solid Revengeance. And so at the end of it, some people remember what it was, and they yelled his name, and then I had this video come up along with the music still playing in the background. Though I should have had to start playing Rules of Nature now that I think about it. But yeah, that was pretty funny. Murder.
No! I do not like this one. This is a bad one. And you're a bad person.
This is also one of my favorites. Mockingbird, but we have another
You're
one
a
by
monster.
Mockingbird this time too. My Little Lobster. It wasn't that good of a story. I'm glad I didn't spend long on that picture. Nightmare Moon is the prettiest alicorn that everybody loves. Stupid and best princess. This is a little tiny mouth.
Mm-hmm. Check your timeout.
That one took a little bit because I had to actually like create that whiteboard. Paragraphobia. I don't think we ever read that one. Pinky is dead.
Pinky is dead.
I was hoping you would see that. That was actually, there's a part there where it's supposed to be that everybody in the room in the actual story was supposed to say Pinky is dead every time anybody says Pinky is dead. So we had the actual audience say it every time. And so it's kind of become this thing of you say Pinky is dead, everybody has to say Pinky is dead.
It's fun.
That's two of like on the stream. I think I'm already over here.
She's there. Background. Hanging out.
But that one was just, again, I took a previous image. So at the end of it, she gets thrown out of a window to try to kill herself. So I took this animation. If you don't know what this one is.
That is an old one.
Oh, yes, it is. But I edited it, though. And it's much better with my editing.
Like, looking back at Tier-wise animations, they weren't the most amazing animations.
No, it was so good, though. You don't have to be good animation to make something good. This is perfect.
And the reference.
There she goes. She's falling.
Oof.
I was proud of that one. Mm-hmm. Ponyville declares independence from Equestria. So this was another one that I tried to do a gimmick, though sadly nobody actually grabbed it for me. I went and just edited. I shaded everything in here too to try to make it look somewhat legit. I didn't bother with them, but I wanted somebody to ask, "Where's Applejack?" Because I made sure like all the main 6 was in here. Yeah, all the main 6 is in here except Applejack, and I was gonna show this picture, but then nobody. I was gonna say like, "Oh no, she was in the background," but nobody called me on it, so I'm sad. But you guys get to see it. Praise the dingus, or praise be the dingus. There's an actual robot with a little finger on it. That's not me.
I remember you making that one. It was weird.
This one did have a bit where it's supposed to be what's his face? Flim, one of the Flim brothers, like having like some curtains open up and him on a couch. So I like actually like animated that just to be stupid. His neck is all broken because whatever.
Just glitching out all crazy.
Yeah, but then there's supposed to be a part where he winks, and this goes on for a little while because I have to let it sit, and then like the wink part comes up later. This is a very bad old model. Rainbow Dash's worst pony.
No.
She makes like a deal with the devil. Rainbow versus Chair.
That's a new one. Oh
No, that's not a new one.
That Rainbow.
No, we did that one. That one is actually pretty good. Like because this chair can't move and it was like menacingly there, but kept threatening them. It was pretty fun. Rainbow versus Ronald McDonald.
She fights a lot of things.
Yeah, that one is an older one that we did. Revolution Darling. I like that picture too. Well, you like it. I look at Twilight down there.
I remember that stallion.
Scootaloo gets a Twilight lecture. That one doesn't have an image. God damn it! I keep clicking that. Doing an Alt F4 because I thought I had anything open.
Hello, Dragon Hound. Welcome. He's showing pictures.
This is from the different ones we've done in the past.
Photos.
Somebody needs a boundary stock. We didn't do an image for. So this one is the story is called Starlight Glimmer Overacts to Everything. So the first one I'd open was Starlight Glimmer is calm and composed. It'd be like, oh crap, no, that's not the right one. It's this one. Starlight Glimmer is kind of agitated. Oh, nope, sorry, that's the wrong one. And like, oh, there's the right one. But there's 4 images. And this one I did get somebody on and they said, wait, there's a 4th one. And so I said, picture 4 is a lie. Starlight is not amused by your inquiries. And that actually got some good laughs. I appreciated that because like they baited the hell out of them. Oh yeah, and actually this one had a bunch of actual like bits where I had like a rage meter, and then like there was like sections of a story, and so this was about her getting more and more agitated as the story went on. So it was like her with or as each one went on, and she's like yelling at her like nose to nose, and then like got super angry, and then like super angry, and then she did okay. So that's like at the end she was about to doing something bad, and then she did something about ice cream, and then a rock. Oh, like the rock did something with it. She gets angry at the rock, and then blew up something. But then she destroyed the world or something. She got angry at a game of Monopoly. This one just escalated super quick.
Who would get upset at a game of Monopoly?
And then she did. She burned their house down. And I just love the little heavy face. And she's like, I did. She did. And then this one went right to being super angry. And then oh
no.
That was actually kind of fun, but that took me forever to get set up to make all those images. So, story time with Wuna.
Hey, Wuna. Like, listen, children, I will tell you a story.
By Drunk Luna. Sweetie Bot gets an upgrade, or needs an upgrade.
That's a fun
one. The collected poems of Mod Pie. We actually showed this last time. This was where we did Mod Pie's Poetry Slam. We just read poetry. Main 6 take Blue Blood hostage. I'm happy with that image too.
He deserved it.
The Mystery of the Wedding of Rainbow Dash. This one was also one that I was able to bait somebody into, where I did this. It's actually one of the better, like, it is not written well. It's chaos, but it's in the right kind of chaos. It's kind of like the run. It's kind of halfway between a good bad story and Spiders is, where it still is. It's a good amount of stupid, but not so stupid. But somebody did. I was baited into because they're like, what was the other image? And I just mixed Sonic in there for fun, and that also got a bunch of booze, which means that's the same as a cheer to me when it comes to this stuff. The Plate of Pony. I can't remember the premise of that one.
I don't remember that one at all.
I remember making the picture.
Yeah.
That one didn't have one. The Talk didn't have one. Thigh High Sock, Weed and Socks.
Oh, that's a good one.
Got a little rainbow in the corner.
This like smoking weed and wearing
smooching time.
socks.
Totally Innocent
Smooching.
Admiration.
Oh,
It's a lot about Gallus' butt. Trixie and Autumn Blaze go to the Salem Witch Trials.
She's having a fun time
because it can't burn. That one though, I did have a PowerPoint because I tend to use a PowerPoint if I need to do some kind of a gimmick. For instance, I would go like put a full screen, but then I could keep my mouse to the side and I could just click to activate things. So it's about beating people in the face with stuff. Then I can just click. So this was about like randomly punching them in the face just to shut up.
rude.
Well,
This is me.
there's one of them that takes longer. Yeah, this one. It just sat there for a while and people are like, where is it? Where is it? There it goes. So that was funny.
mean to the Q-mares.
But I've also been doing it where whether it's a gimmick or not, I've been putting it in PowerPoint if I'm going to do any gimmicks at all, because if I don't want people thinking that the fact to open up PowerPoint means that there's a gimmick. I want it to always be sneaky. So yeah, this is Twilight. Twilight takes over Equestria.
She built a fort.
She built a little book for it. Twilight Sparkle fixes everything. She kind of is God in there. That one I don't really read because it's kind of a one-person read, and I try to stay away from those. Oh, this is a good one too. Twilight Sparkle punched a baby.
As she should.
And Twilight Sparkle touches grass. This actually took a bit. This image was actually kind of a bitch because there was so much grass clipping that we went through and fixed it so that all the blades of grass that were outside of her were still up, but all the rest were hidden by like doing Photoshop editing. So it actually looks a lot more legit because I got rid of all that clipping. But yeah, she touches grass. And that's another major techie because I have a lot of those. What is the video for this one? Oh, this is, yeah, Spike in the door. There was a part in there where it says Spike gets slammed in the door at such speed that he gets stuck like he is glitch in a Bethesda game. That's actually what's written, so that's how that works. Twilight, what is heat? Horse anatomy for kids.
Oh no. Oh no. How did she not know?
We finally did it.
That is all of his bones.
What is a Sympanon? What you got there, Cozy Glow?
Touch grass. Fucks to give.
There's different drinks with different names. And so when those came up and she was referencing those, I just kept it came up from what's on the sign. Where is it? That one. I was running out of time.
Done.
I was running out of time, and I thought it would be fun to just do a horribly horrible edit, and that was what this was. And hey, it got some laughs again.
Yeah.
If that was every image, it wouldn't be as funny. Whoa, what he did? What now in the year of our Lord 2023?
What's he doing with that Darren Do book?
Effing shipping.
You gotta upset Jay with that one.
No, what the fuck? Though people tend to like that ship. Yawn because it's boring. What the fuck? Because nobody wants Fluttershy. She's stinky.
Where's that Applejack Rainbow Dash ship? That legit ship.
Okay, that's the end of that folder. But we do have. I do have other stuff like used to do this at the beginning of some of the ones just to have something playing in the background. 2023 is the same thing, except for that I just changed it to have a hashtag and say 2023. That was because of a story thing that Con was doing. Twilight Eats a Book. This is the one I tend to do now, though it has music that goes with it. Yeah. Oh, if I hit, I think I have. Oh, I think I play the music separate, or is it down there? There it goes. It plays then. There it goes. So it's just something to play in the background while the panel's waiting. There's a couple retired fics. Oh, this one was a story that I wrote for Jay.
He wrote it himself.
Yeah, it's called Applejack's Best Day Ever, and I gave Jay the only talking part, and it just, I think there's a 2-page. Oh, I had it flipped over, and when he flipped it over, it says Applejack died the end, and then I played because Applejack's his favorite horse, and then I played this.
You're just mean. You're a mean.
But my favorite part about this was while I was doing this, Adam stood up and he's like, see you later, cowboy. Because he's a memer. And it was hilarious because I had that apparently, without talking to him, I had it actually see Space Cowboy in the corner. So, yeah, that was fun. Got a good laugh out of it.
People probably haven't watched Cowboy Bebop.
Gra, physically enchanted psychic war, yell of mass destruction. I mainly did this because our friend Mitch likes yelling, so I thought it'd be fun, and because there's a lot of yelling in that one. So, Gummy didn't have one. Kettle Corn is Dead didn't have one. Actually, I don't think I ever did that one. Yeah, I think it was one I prepped last year, and I decided against it. Last night, Pinkie Pie exploded.
It happens.
That one is a narration only story, and we don't do it because it's hard. Narrator is minimal. Narrator is good, but it's only narrator. It's not that great. We don't do this one anymore.
Oh, that caused problems.
Because we brought Marmite with the rule of in the story people would eat it, and so we went to eat it and played off of like it being horrible. But the rule was, and I told everybody on the panel, we cannot share it with people because it would make a mess, and because technically you're not allowed to share food as panelists. Immediately at the end of panel, one of our friends said, who wants to have some Marmite? Everybody ran up, and it made a mess. Big mess.
That's
and I was
insane.
pissed, and because of that I said, well, no more food anything, because you broke that rule, even though I said specifically don't. So yeah, that pissed me off, but whatever. That one didn't have one. And then Whew, which is I made this for
that one.
I made that one for a cover of a book that I fake printed. Oh, and an audio player, just a quick HTML thing I wrote for playing Twilight only speaks in horn noises from a fire truck, and so I had like it would say in the fic or in the story when reading which sound to play, so it would say sound 4. and some of them goes a little longer, but I really like I think oh, this one is she's running around murdering people by accident. She panicked. Yeah. Grab me one of the pistachio lattes.
No!
But then at the end, it's supposed to be a Dear Princess Celestia.
Dear Princess Celestia. Always your faithful student, Twilight.
This is stupid stuff. I think that's all the images, other than the new ones. Yeah, this was when we did our online one. Yeah, we did an online one for during COVID. We did an online bad fan fiction, and we went to go read them, I believe, and had little cards to help identify who was reading and whatnot. And I think we could pull random cards because I just used some of the previous ones. Yeah, so I even had like the names of the readers so you can see who was assigned to it and whatnot. That would actually be kind of fun of like, you only work online, but have those little cards, but then like swap it mid-story and have people try to see if they could figure out like the new changed role to keep along. But yeah, that's all the ones I think I have. In other stuff, I just have like a grammar certificate that was for a gimmick that didn't work out. I purposely spelled some stuff wrong to see if it could catch people and being grammar Nazis, and they didn't. Character standees, I used to do these little like standees where I'd print these out and then put them on a little post with the idea of whoever's reading, you could put it up in front of them. But the first year that I went to go do this, they put us in a tiny room, and it had a tiny table with like two microphones, so there was no space to even use this. So I put all this time and effort into it, and then they shoved us in this tiny room against my requests, and I've had complaints about that, and then they did it again the year after that, and don't get me started on that. And so I've just decided to not bother because this is more gimmicks. So it was like Gallus by showing his butt, because I think that was the butt one. For Yona, I put an actual yak. Yeah, first there was sexy Rainbow Dash instead of regular Rainbow Dash. Colt Meadow, I just did some little cheapos. Narrator, I did foot lettuce because there was one of the guys there did a good foot lettuce guy impression. So it was just meant to have other little gimmicks, and then it was all ruined, and it just wasn't worth the effort. I put a ton of time into that. Yeah. For now, though, we needed to finish our Skibidi toilet. So yeah, if you're going to be at Ciderfest this year, you can see some fun fics we're going to read. Though there is a decent chance it'll be my last year doing it. So if you're not there, you might miss out. If I go to a different convention, I might do it again, but I'm not going to get into it, but I don't think I want to do it again at some of those cons. I think this might be my last panel, like time doing panels or hosting panels. So should I put Scoodle in the middle? I feel like I should. So Apple Bloom's technically more of a main character, but Scoodle's kind of the main Skibidi. Sweetie Belle is definitely like the main secondary on this. Main secondary. I don't know if that's a term. I have to be careful. The bottom of the toilet's transparent.
Here you go. I got.
I was gonna mention those. We have so many ones and twos in there. It's annoying.
I got pony beer. It says pony on it.
It's your favorite beer, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good. All right. It says pony on it, so I had to buy it. How could I not buy it? It's pony beer.
Okay, I want to at least. I'm gonna give it a second in my mouth for the mixed nut before having that.
In short, don't anger Starlight Glimmer or you'll start a war. That's right. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. See, you're picture reminiscing. You mean forget about this horrible crime you're currently committing.
Oh, actually, okay, how long is this title? Can you market suffer severe brain rot? It's a decently long title, which means it'll probably take up majority of the top. So I do need to give myself room for my title.
I just still remember when I was watching the Skibbity Crap. People were trying to tell me that it all had like deeper meaning. And after watching it, I'm like, no.
If you want deeper meaning, go watch like Willow or something. Like
Good film.
yeah, don't like. There's other things you can go to that have deeper meaning than Skibbity.
Like they're like, it's about the generational warfare, the differences. I'm like, no, it's not. It's not.
It can, and sure, if it has deeper meaning, great. Doesn't mean that like you have to give a shit.
It's literal shit. They are
All right.
shits in a bowl.
I'm gonna guess that they're all supposed to look at the camera.
You want a ghost fact? Here's your ghost fact. Ghosts, if you die on the toilet and somebody flushes before your soul has time to escape, it can end up in the sewer system, flushed into the sewers, where it will be forced to wander for all eternity.
Oh, that's
So try not to die on the commode, or at the very least, if you do, get away from it before anybody flushes, because chances are, if you die on the commode, like somebody's gonna.
Why do you keep using commode?
Because it's the word.
Why did you say the toilet?
It's a commode.
Why is the John?
Calls it the
Go
John.
poop on John.
It's a commode. Anyway, I don't know where that terminology comes from. Maybe it's a regional thing. But anyway, you die on the commode, you want to get away from that so you don't get stuck in the sewers. Because if you die on the commode, they're gonna flush it. Like, that's first thing. They find your corpse there, they're gonna be like, ooh, gross, flush. And then they'll deal with the rest later. But nightmare film. Oofta again.
I was going to mention, just because for people that on stream before, I finally
That's your ghost fact. Fact about ghosts.
this
Hmm.
we got all the achievements in Horizons Forbidden West.
Well, what are you gonna do with your life now?
Well, I didn't play it for a couple weeks. I was playing Slime Rancher too, so I finally went today. I didn't need to do much, but that took 157 hours to do. But it's a really good
Skyrim
game,
playthrough.
so it's fine. The last achievement I get, and I haven't actually beat the final boss in that DLC, so I might still go back and do that on stream, so you can see the final boss of the DLC. But I did go back and do some of the other stuff because I only had to do like 4 or 5 more missions. But that last thing of like getting all those challenges, oh my god, it takes forever. I don't know if you guys saw too. They have a new.
I feel like you're wanting to do anything but work on this picture.
No, like, no. I was gonna mention. Do you see? There's a new Horizons game.
Is there? Amazing. I haven't played
Horizon
one
Steel
yet.
Frontiers is an MMORPG, which normally would be kind of like, but it's basically it's gonna be like Monster Hunter Rise, where you have like swords and stuff, and you get to go in larger groups and go and fight monsters as a team. It's primarily built for mobile, but it actually still looks pretty decent. My concern though is the both pros and cons of it is it's being created by NCSoft, which they made Guild Wars 2, and I believe, did they do Ion?
I like how we're 3 hours into the stream.
Yeah. Okay. So they made Ion too, and I loved Ion. That was such a good game. 2008. Oh my god. I played that when it first came out, and I played it for a few years on and off. It was great. So the quality of their games are good. My concern though is it's probably going to be free to play, and free to play usually means a lot of like gimmicky ways to make you spend money. So I'm a little concerned with that, but we'll see. But Horizon Universe is probably my like top 3 favorite story universes, and so I'm kind of excited for it.
I got him a statue.
Let me look up. Hold on. Or we're gonna do it. Hold on. Actually, I'm gonna go
in your search history now. All these skibbity toilet type-ins. I went on Brave.
No, I went on a private tab.
Yeah. Why? It's just like don't want the government finding out.
It's more of I'm just looking for the aesthetic of.
That's it.
Okay, so there's like no lighting, no nothing.
Well, that's what they're using, doesn't? Oh, it's the same toilet actually. I think they just took away. It's the exact same toilet. They just took away the tube.
Yeah. So you had it right.
You had to.
Screw you. Okay, so as far as I can tell, there's nothing like in terms of like fancy lighting they use. I think I am going to put just a volumetric light behind to kind of light the background just a little bit, because the buildings to me are a little bright. So
the amount of effort you're going to put in to this picture is probably more than they put into their videos. It's not about quality. It's about having weird shit blow up.
Yeah, like see, that usually helps it. It helps it so that the background doesn't feel so dark on it.
Seems he's skibbity. Yes, don't. Maybe you don't encourage him to keep doing this.
This is about it. I'm not really doing anything more than this.
It says this, and then it's gonna be a whole skibbity pony series. There'd be a corner of the internet.
Hey, it's a way to make money.
Is it?
No, I said before, if I wanted to make money, well, actually, I don't know anymore. If I wanted to make money, animations in Monster Hunter, but
no,
Monster Hunter did something recently that made me like actually lose most hope in that everything.
What's that? I feel like hurt. Yeah.
You can now get a KFC bucket to hang from your character.
Why's it got a cat in it?
It looks photoshopped, but that's a real thing.
Okay. It sounds like Japan, though.
Yeah, because Japan does really like KFC.
They do.
And this is coming up in the Christmas season, and the big thing in Japan is to go to KFC for Christmas. Mm-hmm. So it makes sense. But what the fuck?
What do you mean? I think it's neat.
I don't want people running around with a fucking bucket of chicken hanging from their damn sword.
It's like, hey, baby, I got a bucket of chicken. Want to go back to my place?
Like, look at this. It's so out of place. It looks photoshopped.
I think it's kind of neat.
It's so stupid. They also took away the cats cooking. Yeah, they don't have any cats cooking in Wilds. I wouldn't say that they took away from them. It just was kind of a focus in the first or in Worlds, but the cats cooking was better. The cooking is still good, and actually in Steel Frontier, for Horizon, they have the cooking animations too. So they are literally just copying Monster Hunter like for everything. But that's okay because I like that universe more. So though I'm trying to figure out how it works, because there's like a bunch of hunters like going down into like the cauldrons, and like I'm gonna guess with focuses on, which kind of goes against the universe a little bit, where the whole universe is supposed to be about like you are basically the only person that has this, like, not the power, but like one of the only ones willing to go forward and look into it, unless you're like from like China, the China area. But in Wilds they only deliver food, they don't make food. Super sad. Oh no, they do. They do the deliver food, yes, but there's on the different maps, there's a city you can go to, and it is only on certain times, but you can go there and they will make the food for you, and it is a lot better buffs and lasts longer. But yeah, you can go and watch those animations again of them making food, with the main first area, the plains, having the best because they have like that super goopy cheese on the bread that looks really good. But yeah, you can still go there. It's kind of just, they don't really explain that you can go do it though. But
I think I would enjoy Monster Hunter more if I got to write for it,
it'd be easy
because I write so much better.
What are you talking about? You don't have to write. Just go smash.
No.
Well, why? Smash.
I want increasingly absurd reasons to go smash. I want it to turn into an episode of like Maury or whatever, Jerry Springer, if you're old enough to remember that. I want to be like that Rathalos. My girlfriend cheated on me with that Rathalos, and I want you to reach the Rathalos, and it to just be a Rathalos, but also be like the dude's girlfriend being like, "Hey, get out of here! Like this ain't even your business." And then you gotta fight the Rathalos, and cause you're drunk, and he's stealing your girl. And I just just absurd reasons, like he called you guys jerks, or he stole the last box of Cheerios. Just absurd reasoning for having to fight and kill monsters.
There was an old comic. I'm not gonna find it now. There's a comic about Rathalos like going to work and then coming home, and Rathian cheated on him. So I was gonna see if I can find that. It was a great comic.
I'm sorry, but the cat's cooking the animation was like 40% of the game for me. Yeah, I get that. It was good, delicious looking. The
cooking food is good. Actually, it was on Rise is the one I didn't like the most because it was about just making those like balls, and I can kind of understand it. They were trying to keep the processing down because it was for Switch, but it was not that great. It was still, the animation was fine, it just didn't have the same oomph. In Wilds, it's pretty good. And there's like 3 or 4 different versions of it, but the main one is the first one just because of all that cheese on the bread.
Dude cooking.
Yeah, it's kind of keeping it the same. Yeah, no, I agree with you.
I feel like Monster Hunter's biggest sin, though, at the same time, is having food in the video game that can never truly exist in real life. Food never looks that good.
Oh yeah,
I've tried to make decent food, but
they're showing it like being freshly cooked, but then it's on the table and it's still fresh. Like a lot of that, like the cheese on the bread, they would have, by the time they cooked it and made everything and got it there, it would have cooled down. It wouldn't quite be the same, but also it could be a special type of cheese. Maybe it's American cheese.
I've gone to a restaurant and this plate is still sizzling when they bring it out. It's like a whole thing.
Yeah, sizzling beef.
Mm-hmm.
The one I always get at the tea house.
Yeah,
the sizzling beef. Though they definitely just put it on a hot pan. They like just pulled out and walked it right out because it tends to be the first thing they bring out because of that. Because the sizzling stops within like 20 seconds. Yeah, but it's the sizzling beef there really good. I did notice that the clip. It's a little bit of a whatever clipping there, but I just don't care enough.
Accurate to the source material.
Yeah, I'm guessing that a good one. Let's just do the standard impact font. Maybe.
Sorry, but I would buy the heck out of the Monster Hunter cat cooking game.
It's like Hunting Mama or Cooking Mama.
Hunting Mama. I like Hunting.
I like Hunting Mama too. Actually,
we gotta hunt Mama.
No, it's the Cooking Mama, the game. So,
yeah. Now I'm just imagining Monster Hunter, but you're fighting a Tyler Perry character, from Big Mama's house.
Okay. Do I do it in white text? Sure.
I've mentioned it 1,000 times. I'm very, very big into story and lore and stuff. And Monster Hunters just comes across kind of weak on that end.
Oh, their stories always suck. That's why, like, when they go and make Monster Hunter stories.
Yeah.
The problem is their stories suck. So now they just took... And they still make a great game. Like Monster Hunter Stories gameplay is great and the animations are great, but the story sucks. But it's an RPG, so it's meant to have a story. Is the new one out yet?
Like the last game, I sat down here with you and watched you play and actually enjoyed the story that was being told was probably Pacific Drive.
Like $30.
Is that too
Oh, that's a
high?
re-release of the first one.
In ancient days.
And we did number 2. Okay, there it is. No, it's not out yet. Oh, it comes out next March. Okay, it's still a while. These are great games. Like they're actually pretty good. I mean, the whole like Monsties thing is kind of gimmicky or whatever, and the fighting is good. It's just
I feel like it just kind of dragged. Honestly, I watched you play some of it. I felt like it just kind of dragged on. I thought that one was okay.
Not what I was expecting.
To have the coffee on the
I
back
think-
end a little bit.
I like the pistachio, but I think that one works as like a back and forth, getting a little bit of both.
Yeah,
That one's not bad.
I did definitely like the old-fashioned one more.
The old fashioned was really good.
I would like a game like that too. But no, like, yeah, the last game I sat here and watched you play and really actually enjoyed was Pacific Drive.
I was gonna say like because we haven't had it come up yet, but because we're getting into mid-November, what is your game of the year for this year?
Oh, I thought you were gonna ask what game I want you to play. And I'm never gonna get the
Because last year was Pacific Drive, and we both agreed on that side.
Did I play anything this year that blew my mind? I think
I know what mine is.
What's yours? Maybe it's mine.
No, it's not.
Oh, is it Horizons?
No. Horizon was really good. I think I gotta go to profile, games. Recent?
Nothing really drew my attention this year.
It's not even on this
Nothing
list because I
new.
played it earlier. Like Hades 2, really good.
Yeah.
But I still think the first one just had more lasting factor for me. The second one is an improvement, but the first one had the like being first part. Borderlands 4 is fun, but I wouldn't call it like game of the year for me. Dispatch is really good, but hard to say
We
for that
haven't finished
too.
it yet.
96 was actually good, but that came out before this year. Slime Catcher 2 I did enjoy. I actually 100% of that just recently. It's not on here because it only goes back so far. No, my game of the year, it depends on when it came out. It was Blueprints.
I don't even remember you talking about it.
Well, I have like 100 hours in it. Yeah, I have 100 hours. I played it on. I
Oh,
streamed
that's the
most.
where you wandered around the mansion.
Yeah. Yeah, it came out this year.
Did you finish it?
So there's beating the game, but if you know how to beat the game, you can do it in like an hour.
Yeah.
Because you can know the little gimmicky things that you learn as you go. But Expedition 33 maybe would, but I haven't played it. So, and I think that this one probably would beat it for me, even because Expedition 33 was just about taking an RPG, some of the mechanics from like Legend of Dragoon and stuff, and just kind of like taking things that already existed. This was a completely new and out of nowhere fun puzzle game. It's a roguelike puzzle game. But this one is great. I did the normal ending, but then there is the secret, the extra ending for like going further. Getting the regular ending is pretty quick. Doing the special one does take a while, and I did do the special ending. And then there is some ultra really difficult things to do that just take very specific sequences to do that are neat.
Yeah.
I didn't do any of that.
Okay.
Some of those were like, there's a chest that can pop up in an area after you find a very specific room and do a very specific thing, and you find it at a very specific place, and to unlock it you have to do like 12 very specific things, and the information's out there. I just never connected the dots myself. So
Expedition 33. I don't think I've heard much of that one.
it was like probably one of the biggest games of the year.
Oh, I didn't play it.
It's Claire Obscure Expedition 33.
Okay.
It's a JRPG where the combat works kind of like Legend of Dragoon, timing and attacks and defense. It's only like 30 something hours long. It was made in France, has a French aesthetic, but it's built in a world where like every certain period of time, everybody in the world of a certain age dies. And that year it's the 33rd age. And these people are going to try to stop it or something. I don't know enough about it and all the details, and I kind of prefer to stay that way. That's why I'm probably wrong on some of that. But yeah, if you like puzzle games, though, I highly recommend Blueprints. It is a small indie studio, actually indie. It is a roguelike puzzle solver in a mansion where your goal is to find the legendary 46th room. I think it's 46th room, or is it 48th? 46, yeah. So you like it shows here when you go through a door, you have to draft the room, so you get to pick between a few, but you can get items to help you maybe do certain things within the place, little puzzles you run across the way, but otherwise you build the rooms as you go, and you have to try to find the 46th room, and so you're on a big grid, which I don't think they show here. Yeah, you have a big grid of a house, and then you can literally choose as you go. So when you do a room, it might be like, okay, well, this one has a forward and to the right exit, and that's fine because I'm in the corner. Oh, that kind of shows on there.
They're making a sequel to Okami?
No, but yeah, if you want a good puzzle game, I highly recommend it. You could beat the game in probably like 30 hours. If you want to get most out of it, it'd probably be over twice that. And if you want to do 100%, you're probably going to be spending a lot of time on it. At that point, I just looked it up.
I just think this year wasn't that great for video games.
This year was pretty damn good.
Nothing blew me away.
Expedition 33 came out. Blueprints came out.
Expedition 33. I watched like Blueprints. I thought it was interesting.
An empty.
It was. It's my type. I like that type of game. Yeah, Expedition 33.
Like,
I mean, it's so. The problem with the game is that, or some of the stuff is that a lot of people have said it's made by an indie studio, but it was a multi-million-dollar budget with 33 people that contracted out the work of hundreds of other people. So it's not really indie. But yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Is this true?
But yeah, it looks really good. It's on my list. I just am working to hope for a better discount.
I think most of this year I've spent playing like Satisfactory and Valheim, so not new games. I certainly enjoyed the heck out of those games that I played.
I wish I could go further back on my list. I'll probably do it again when the recap comes around.
Like I played
Monster Hunter Wild was good, but it was a disappointment overall for me.
Like I played Monster Hunter Wild. I played Borderlands 4. I played Split Fiction on stream with him, and those games were fun. But did they is it something I'm going to talk about 5 years from now? Probably not. Whereas like Pacific Rim is something I like. Hey, you want to play a cool game that's a lot of people missed? Not Pacific Rim, Pacific Drive. Play Pacific Drive.
Yeah, but it's all down to personal ideas. I like roguelikes, so that's why I like that, because it kind of roguelike element to it, and that's why I like Blueprints, because it was a roguelike puzzler. I thought it was going to be something very different when I went into the game, but it ended up being good.
No, I like the aesthetic. I like the whole survival thing. I like the building aspect. I like spending an hour fixing up a car to then take it out on a trip, that car is your only means of survival. And sometimes it can get rather like the most fun I had in that game, I've said it before, was one time where my car got absolutely wrecked. All my tires were busted, most of my panels were missing, I had a skeleton of a vehicle, and I managed to duct tape it back together just enough to get home. And
yeah, there's a lot of close call stuff. They also make everything feel like everything's on edge and on tension. So like even when something was technically pretty easy, it always felt like you're on the edge. Like, so yeah, it made successes feel good.
Like when I got back to the garage and that beat up piece of shit and had to spend 2 hours fixing it up. Like that was rewarding.
I played Final Fantasy this year too. Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth.
Yeah, I'm working my way through tactics.
Yeah. No, I thought Rebirth is really good. I wouldn't put it as game of the year for me because again, I would give credit to the team that made it, because holy crap, the amount of detail and length and time they put into that is kudos. Like for a remake, it's one of the best out there. But it was more of, this is what I was expecting from the game, where to me, Game of the Year is more something that kind of comes out of left field and makes me go, wow, what was this?
I will say I am having fun playing Final Fantasy Tactics. Though if you listen to me playing Final Fantasy Tactics, you might have a different thought on as far as my enjoyment of it.
Okay, on a quick side note though, so I do need to do another one here. So one of the other ones we're going to do is called Make Me. That is about Princess Celestia refusing to put the sun up and saying, make me.
Just imagine her in bed, like with the cover half off.
She's being a little asshole, and it's funny.
Yeah.
No, that was actually pretty good. Oh, actually, this story too. Apparently, the brain rot, I think, was the person's first story.
Okay.
So, like,
it might be
for what it is. For what it is, they did pretty good. So, anyway, so let's get a new one going here. So this is gonna be Make Me.
Mario Kart World was not good.
Like 30.
I said it.
The newer Mario Kart?
Yeah.
I've never played it.
The whole they went for a thing where you go off the track and do everything, but all it does is invite hardcore min-maxers to just destroy the game and make it unfun for everyone else.
My thought is unless you like Double Dash had a new mechanic that was fun. Other than that, like Mario Kart 8 had everything. I don't know what World would bring to it that would reinvigorate the whole thing, because for running on the Switch, Mario Kart 8 looks good.
Yeah,
it looks really good, but it was also made for the console beforehand.
All you need to do is keep adding new tracks.
Flitter, have you played Expedition 33? I'm actually curious on that.
Well, they were saying that was their favorite game, so I'd imagine the answer is yes.
No, it says they didn't say it was favorite game. They just said that it was
their game
in terms of like a potential. When I was mentioning what mine could potentially be. Oh. I do want to start or some kind of an RPG soon, but I'm kind of stuck between Crosscode and. Oh,
I know a Western RPG you can play.
No.
You didn't know what I was gonna say.
Because it's no.
But it could be good.
No, if I want to do a Western RPG, I'm playing Kingdom Come.
Not Quest for Glory.
No.
4.
No.
It's just because it's from.
No, I do want to play Kingdom Come. But I'm probably going to wait until that's a bigger sale. I thought about streaming that one because that sounds like it has a right amount of chaos in there. All right, so I need Celestia to be in court.
In court?
She's like in front of nobles.
Oh, how do they get her in court?
No, not like court, like judge, but like she's holding court.
Oh, then just put her on her throne.
Yeah, it should be on her throne, but I'm trying to figure out how to do it within story.
You've done her throne many a times. I'm pretty sure you just have it.
Yeah, I could probably just go and steal from the book for one.
Because like they show her holding court in the show, and it's just ponies coming up to her throne.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a bunch of people. I'm not going to do a bunch of people because it sounds like a lot of work. But it's because they're constantly in the story have it say like, and then another person, like lots of random people speaking up. I ended up just changing it to like the 3 people that she talks to. But screw that. I'm not having like 18 people come up to all say one line. I try to have it where there's not many one-line parts, but this year we're going to actually have a few.
I mean, can you imagine a government where the common people can just get in a queue and just walk up to the leader of the realm and be like, hey, my daisies aren't getting enough sunlight. Can you like help with that? And then they consider it. It'd be pretty cool. I want that. I want a magical horse goddess as our leader.
What is the name of that story? So
who here would prefer a magical, semi-immortal horse goddess over their current country's leadership? Raise of hands. Raise of hands. So you would prefer what we currently have?
I'm working here.
Well, that's a change of pace.
Wow. I don't know where you were at today. What corner were you at so I could figure that out?
Well, I, for one, would welcome our horse goddess.
I'm pretty sure that if they were to say, like, Would you rather have a current administration or a gelatinous cube? You'd be like,
Yeah, but I want the horse goddess. And if anybody gets all snippety,
yeah, but in the same situation, let's say we had the most amazing president of all time.
Okay.
Perfect. Amazing president. Solving, like, got the deficit to zero.
Yeah.
Somehow or another, whatever. Or horse goddess.
Horse goddess.
Well, then it doesn't matter.
I want the horse goddess. She would be able to solve all world problems. She would be like, stop that war. No, we're not gonna. Well, then I'm just gonna turn off the sun, and I will survive, and you will all die. And be like, okay, we're gonna stop then. It's like, very good. She's ruthless, but she's fair. And she's also super adorable.
Did I even save it? No, I'm concerned I just didn't save it.
Pretty sure everybody in chat quietly agreed.
Maybe I didn't save that one. Because if I didn't save it, I can't steal it again. It might be under pictures. Ah, there's a couple of bad fanfics in here. What is he?
What's gonna come?
No, that's just one. I thought that was these two. Twilight Magic Mountain. What the hell? Oh, I know what that was. Never mind.
Wait, I typed in horse god.
Oh, it's okay. Fanfic. I found it. I do have it. I just named it slightly different. Why the one I'm looking for is named weird.
There's a horse god in Zelda, apparently.
There might be something wrong with it though.
Source Filmmaker. That's your number one game this year. You play it all the time.
It might not be my number one game.
Source Filmmaker? Did you play Horizons more this year?
So Source Filmmaker, I stream 7 hours a week, but I'm going to say 8 just because I do a little bit of stuff on the side, times 52 weeks, it'd be 416 hours. So,
it's a hard to beat.
Yeah, it's probably my number one then.
Like the only game I've ever played that could hit that many hours, like Skyrim. And that's multiple playthroughs. No, I like my most hours is over 1,000, and that's in Civ 5 because I play that game to turn off, and I like to turn off.
There we go.
I will put on Civ 5, turn on YouTube videos, and just kind of zone out. Honestly, one of the best times I had recently is I was playing Final Fantasy Tactics while watching Dragon Ball Z. That was a happy place.
I was actually doing similar. I was doing I was playing Slime Rancher, and I just turned the music off, and it was having critical role stuff on the side, so I could just listen to a D&D game, but also then I was just playing my game, and it was perfect. It actually worked really well because Slime Rancher's music is really nice, but it's also not something that would keep me interested. Yeah. So and it's not a game that requires thinking.
Well, playing Dragon Ball Z to the side definitely took me back to like 1996. In my brain.
But if I'm playing a game, I don't want to have video playing.
You don't have video playing. You have background noise.
That's why, like that one, I didn't need the video. Every now and then something interesting happened, I could see how they reacted. But like otherwise, it was mainly audio because like I listen to that at work because I don't need to watch it.
I remembered everything from Dragon Ball Z. I didn't need to look at it to know what was going on. I could look over and be like, yes, good. They're fighting Boo. Fantastic.
Black Friday's coming up. Do you want me to let you know if they goes on sale again?
I would like to have the original Dragon Ball
because it gets down to the cheapest would be 100.
Yeah,
but that's still $20 cheaper than.
I kind of want the whole original Dragon Ball series too, but that's like
that one. Oh, I wonder if they have it.
But they're both. You don't have it.
No, I want to know if they have it on Blu-ray.
I'm sure they do. I would be very surprised if they didn't.
See, it says Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super.
Super's not even done yet, so they put it on
Complete
hiatus
series.
'cause, well, so far
Though you can, this is $140. It might be
they
kind of
kind of
cheaper to
put
get
it on
this.
hiatus after Akira Toriyama died.
Half Price Books has almost every one currently out though. Because see, this is the problem. If like you want to find the original Dragon Ball, you can't
It's gotta be
because
somewhere. It's Super again. That's Dragon Ball Z Kai, which isn't what I want. I want the
I'm gonna
original
guess
Dragon
that
Ball
I
Z.
can't do a negative Z. Oh no, it did work. But now it's just showing me Super.
Showing a lot of Super.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we were looking for.
Yeah.
There it is.
Well, so $80 for volume 1.
No, that's right down.
But there's no complete set.
Oh,
yeah.
you have to buy them separate.
There's no complete set. That actually sucks because I love the original Dragon Ball. It's great. Z is good,
It is,
but the original is great.
and then there's GT, which you actually have.
So
So
I'm gonna get Evolution. I actually have
do
it.
not need.
I have it on DVD.
You have that?
Yeah, it's on DVD.
You didn't even need it on DVD. That is a good.
Actually, the Blu-ray is cheaper.
You just want to get rid of it.
The problem with Dragon Ball Z is that you can go and get the whole series on Blu-ray, but you need all the movies, and there's a lot of
You
movies.
don't need the movies.
The movies are good. I have one of
Some
them.
the movies are good.
I think I have one of them. I actually I found it at the thrift store just before the entire first season of Attack on Titan on Blu-ray
Yeah.
for $8. Because 2 sets of 50 episodes. I almost bought it, but the rule I have is unless I can find more than half the season at a time, I don't buy. And there was 90 something episodes, which means that's not half.
No.
So it fit outside my rule, and I had to pass.
Attack on Titan.
It wasn't
weird
It wasn't bad. The first season's good.
First
It just gets
season's-
really weird after that.
It just takes a hard right, and then it's not bad after that hard right. It's just a different show.
Yeah.
It's not about the same thing.
Yeah. No, I agree. And I haven't even seen it, but I've just heard enough.
Yeah. It's like, what if Dragon Ball Z suddenly became Full Metal Alchemist? It's like, neither of them are bad, but they are two very different shows. Heck, the turn it took was kind of even more dramatic than that. So. It's still good. Like, I enjoyed the series. I did finish it.
I kind of want to have her sitting there with like her arms crossed. You'd be like, but trying to get that to look right with a horse would be really tough.
You know, she got big long legs. You don't even have a sitting like pose for her, I don't think.
Even if I could, trying to make a horse do like the arm crossed in frustration look, it's not as easy as it would be with a person.
The limbs bend weird.
Look at the wing here.
Mm-hmm. It's a little wonky.
This is, I think, an older version of it. So, like, it's kind of on me for choosing to use this one. But
It's time.
I'm just saving time. I'm just doing this because it's easier. These pictures aren't meant to be the most amazing pictures you've ever seen. They're just meant to be like, look at this funny shit I made.
They were amazing. They'd all include Derpy. So
It's about getting a laugh. And if you go and make a super detailed, amazing image, you're going to get less laughs than if you spend 10 minutes on an image and 4 hours on an image, the 10-minute one will probably get more laughs. And yeah, you can get some really good detail on that one and maybe squeak out a bit more, but you're going to spend so much time on it. It's just not worth it.
Oi, oi, oi. That horse. She's all regal and shit. I will be happy all the rumors surrounding the movie are basically saying it's gonna be the G4 universe. And just to see those characters come back in any sense is gonna be fantastic. More Rainbow Dash, more Twilight Sparkle, more Scootaloo.
Toilet, skibbity toilet.
Ugh. See, they're gonna be like, we saw this picture that someone made with the CMC as skibbities, and we're like, we're gonna make the movie about that.
Yeah. See, I'm starting something new. I'm
Creating sin.
yeah, like nobody thought about putting people's heads in a toilet before.
No. Nobody was that deranged. The only thing that makes me nervous about the new movie is the only thing we know about it. It's going to be live action, which I get why they're doing it, because they're trying to follow up on the Sonic the Hedgehog success. And there was another show that was pretty successful that did something like that, besides Sonic. But I'm drawing a blank.
Mario?
Mario wasn't live action.
No. They did put out a trailer for the new Mario. It was pretty
Pikachu, Detective Pikachu.
good.
Pokemon.
So that one, yes, is live action, but there was so much CG that it's really hard to say that it was all live action.
But that's what they're going to do with Pony. They're not going to have like real horses, though that would be kind of fun.
That would actually be pretty amazing. I would go watch that. But like, look, it's Twilight. It's like the mouth going like like flying through the air.
Like, great. So let's got the Mr. Edward.
It was Skibbity Big Mac. I'm not doing any more Skibbity stuff. I did it for the image, for that one purpose.
No, I've mentioned before that one of my favorite things about the Pony universe is that it is a Pony universe for ponies. So putting humans in that universe kind of kills it for me, which is
But
my biggest
Megan,
concern. Megan, if it was a human in the Pony universe,
Megan,
that could be fun. If it's the ponies going to a human universe, I mean, we've kind of already done that. Been there, done that. It's no, like,
no, we need Megan.
Megan going to the Pony universe through a portal could be fun.
Who would you want to play Megan?
I don't know. That would involve me knowing who a child actor is. Like the current child
anybody
who could fit the role. Anyone ever. Jack Black.
He's done so many things though,
Yes,
Michael.
but I want him in the Pony universe as Megan. He did that. That's the other live action one that was successful recently, was the Minecraft movie. That's what
no,
they
like
follow up on.
If they did live action where even the ponies were just played by other actors, no, like in a comedic way, like like whatever. Who would you want to have play some of those characters? I want Twilight Sparkle to be Christopher Walken. Like, I'm going to do the magic. Like, I'm the bad Christopher Walken.
I guess I think we always say we need Danny DeVito as either Fluttershy or Rarity. Just, I'm gonna make dresses.
I kind of want Rarity more.
Yeah. No, I can see it. It'd be pretty sweet.
I kind of want Fluttershy's Megan McCarthy would be pretty funny.
Just have her be the one. Megan McCarthy?
Yeah, the comedian.
Oh, I thought
She does a lot of SNL stuff that's
showrunner.
absolutely fantastic.
Are you sure?
No,
Megan McCarthy.
Yeah,
Megan McCarthy was the showrunner for My Little Pony.
Was it? I thought. Wait, unless I'm thinking something else. Oh, I'm not gonna remember.
Just who'd she play?
Oh, she didn't. Was she cast? I think she was.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's not Megan McCarthy. It's she played.
So it was MM. It was something like that though. I'm trying to remember the one skit. Yeah, it was this one. Why they normally put their name in there? Yeah, it was McCarthy.
Yeah, I think McCarthy's right.
Maybe it's Melissa. Melissa McCarthy. Okay.
Melissa.
So it was McCarthy. I had the last name right.
Yes.
Yeah, sure, her as that, because she would be like, I think pretty good, because it's about being like straight faced ditzy, like a lot.
I still
confusing.
want Celestia to be played, and I know it's impossible at this point, to be played by Tim Curry. That would be my favorite. Just
You don't want him as like Sombra or like the villain?
no, I want him Tim Curry in drag from.
Or how about just Tim Curry as all the parts?
Yeah, it's just pull a Eddie Murphy, but with Tim Curry. Be amazing. Just be like, my favorite student.
Hold on. I accidentally saved.
Come closer. Let me see you. Luna could be played by a sack of potatoes.
So if you accidentally save and it hasn't been that long on a new file, undo all the way, save, and then just redo all the way back. All right. Did I save the Make Me one? I don't think I did. There. Okay.
I'm looking forward to this movie, and I'm also incredibly nervous it's going to be off. Because the premise is, like, already got me concerned.
You haven't figured out the rest of the actors.
Oh. Who would make a good... I want Fluttershy to play...
That's why I said Melissa McCarthy for myself.
I was thinking Steve Buscemi.
So you're picking all guys.
Yeah.
You just don't know any female actors.
I don't. You're not wrong. This is like Sarah Silverman, or who is the woman who played Ghost in the Shell? She's Jessica. Who was that? I don't remember.
Oh, you can do it.
No, I don't think I can. She's married to that guy from SNL.
Mm-hmm.
I know that. Something. I honestly don't remember. I don't keep up. I never even watched Ghost in the Shell.
She also, well, I don't know why you did Ghost in the Shell as your reference when she played in the MCU as well.
Who was she? Oh, she was Black Widow, right?
Yeah.
I'm looking it up. I'm not gonna remember. Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah. Who'd you have as Rainbow Dash?
Rainbow Dash. It's the one that'd be down as well.
Jay from Jay and Silent Bob.
Yeah, it's Kevin Smith.
No, that Kevin Smith is Silent Bob.
Yeah, Silent Bob. Yeah.
The guy that played Jay. Or just Cheech from Cheech and Chong's. No, that'd be Applejack. Hey, man. I'm gonna go kick some apples.
That's
apparently Cheech was his nickname that he got because it was in reference to like a certain type of like Mexican dish when he was younger. And like somebody said when he was a baby, he looked like that dish. It was like something Cheech. Or Chichunga or something, and then he was something else. But then they shortened it to Cheech, and that became his nickname, and that's why he was known as Cheech.
Yeah,
but Cheech and Chong is Starlight and Trixie. Oh, actually,
no, I want Applejack to be Bruce Lee. Bring him back from the dead and make him Applejack. He's just kicking the shit out of those trees. Just the destruction of trees. Or I guess, against my better judgment, you could have the guy they always made jokes about. What's his name? Walker, Texas Ranger dude.
Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris is Applejack. Though I would kind of low-key hate that at the same time. But it would fit. Still haven't figured out a Rainbow Dash. I just kind of want a plushie of Rainbow Dash. Just the rest is just Rainbow Dash, quickly save it.
Actually, that would be kind of
Or
funny.
the plushie.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's me, Rainbow Dash.
Yes, that would work. As long as you can get him in his prime.
Get to the cloud.
Have some small
like
unnamed child
Rainbow.
wonder follow him around.
Like Rainbow. What should we do?
It's a great idea, Rainbow Dash.
I'm so fast.
All these 90s actors we're bringing back from the dead. It's great.
Because they're the only ones.
He's not
we
dead,
know.
but it is the only ones we know. I don't keep up with new actors at all. As far as I'm concerned, there are no new actors after like 1998. It's all just Tom Hanks and Arnold Schwarzeneggers and Danny DeVito's.
I am Fluttershy and I like the animals.
Just like,
Pet.
oh, please stop, said the bear.
I kind of just want Arnold for like a lot of those parts now.
Yeah. Definitely see it.
I kind of want to try to do.
Of course, now I'm
her
imagining Arnold
cross-arms thing.
Schwarzenegger and Chuck Norris making out with one another. Because that's where the story goes. It's hot. When Applejack kicks a tree, apples fall up into the branches. It's he's kicking pretty hard. We can talk about Cheech and Chong. Just random tidbit. The fact that Pee Wee Herman's entire, like the character came from a Cheech and Chong movie, still weirds me out. Like the pipeline is the weirdest pipeline for that character to go from a Cheech and Chong movie to a children's television program. No other character compares to Pee Wee Herman for that, like, weird character pipeline. Other than maybe kinda the characters from Aqua Teen Hunger Force, because they initially they were a fast food mascots for a small fast food chain in New Jersey that went defunct, and then the show Space Ghost Coast to Coast bought the rights to them to use them in a single episode. As they were originally designed, and then they got their own show later on that ran, I'm pretty sure, longer than Space Ghost did.
Always surprised.
So that was kind of a weird pipeline
This
for
is-
those characters.
This Celestia is not made to sit, but for the angle that I'm working from, it'll work perfectly fine. Get your hair out of here. We're doing the legs first because they're the hardest part.
Then there was Sea Lab 2021, which all the characters from that were from an actual show, educational show that was kind of like G.I. Joe called Sea Lab 2020. I can't wait to the distant future of 2020. Or we'll have such things as Sea Labs. Looks like a plushie Well, Celestia, all the horses look like plushies. That's why you want them one. Can you imagine for a moment, Brony, having a living, talking, breathing, warm, huggable,
And very hungry
horse.
and demanding horse.
Yeah, they can have whatever they want. You try to act like you wouldn't give that horse the world, but you absolutely would. As
Michael.
long as she like stuck around and like could watch her eat oats. Like a cat, but way better. Like way better.
No.
You say that, but in your deep inside, you know you absolutely would.
If suddenly it was like thrust on me where I had no
Thrust
option.
on you, you wouldn't find a Rainbow Dash at your door and invite her in to stay forever.
Michael,
What?
if you just have people come up to your door and you just invite them to stay in your house forever, especially when it's my house.
If it was a Rainbow Dash, you would have no objections. Don't pretend otherwise.
The money making potential is there.
Gonna OnlyFans Rainbow Dash.
You're the one that said legitimately that you would do 100% do that.
I said if I was a pony. I didn't say we're gonna whore out Rainbow Dash.
So it's okay to whore out yourself.
Yes, that's an American dream.
Okay, so I'm trying to think of
World's oldest
cross. So that's this is backwards. So if that one never really did arms crossed before. So that one would cross.
I have a romantic thing for
Under-
a certain some pony.
Should be easier from this angle. Go straight down, over, and then through there. Okay, that's gonna be the problem because there's no way I can get her arm far enough out to get her other hoof into it, unless I like really shove it out and do some weird shit. But really, whatever.
It's got weird horse legs.
Whatever it's gonna be now.
Your clock
So
in the
this is
bathroom
gonna
lied to
be-
me.
Over and then under, and this is going to be under and then over.
I thought it was 9 o'clock an hour ago because you haven't changed half the clocks in the house.
No, I did today. I didn't. Why do I have to change them?
They're your clocks.
So everything in here I have to clean and maintain and change the
I'm
clocks
not gonna
up.
mess with your clocks.
Like literally, there's a clock on the wall, and I left it there for 2 weeks to see if anybody would
I
change it.
changed the microwave and the stove.
Yeah, you changed
But
the
there
stove, and then days later you changed the microwave.
Yeah, but those are things I don't have to take down. If it involves me taking it off the wall, I'm not gonna pull it off the wall. If it breaks, I don't want it. It'd be on me.
Okay, but it's
It's your thing. You want me to mess with the big like gear clock? Probably don't.
I'm the only one that's allowed to maintain anything in this house.
You're allowed if you give me permission, sure, but I'm not gonna like preemptively mess with your stuff. It's your stuff. If you say, Mike, can you change the time of the clock?
That's my oven.
Okay. Yeah, but I don't have to take it down or do anything with it.
Okay, I'm trying to picture this.
I finished my pony beer.
Did you enjoy it?
I did.
You sure?
It's okay. It's not like something
It's
I'm gonna
super
go-
hoppy.
It is kind of hoppy. It's a little hoppy. It's not. I've had hoppier. It's a
Yeah, okay, yeah, I'll give you that. It's not like an IPA
No.
type thing, but
If it was like a hazy IPA, I would have not drank
Is
it.
this
It
like-
would just sit in the fridge forever.
that's why this feels weird. Because technically, her hoof would be kind of like up a little bit.
So yeah, we just have to figure out a way to get that magical pony. Really struggling to figure out what the logistics on that are.
So this one, I can go like this and probably be fine doing like a rotate down thing. Not in that way, like there. Like that. But then the other one would go. That was the one that's supposed to go over, isn't it? I kind of did that backwards, so we're gonna do. Because now if that one's in the back, the other one has to go over and then under. Okay, so if that one stays over, then this one needs to cross over like this. Just this, they are not made to do this. So it's kind of like that. It's goofy.
Goofy, long-legged horse.
Stupid horses with their stupid giant everything.
Big.
They're not made to do this.
No, all of her limbs are broken. They're shattered.
As long as it gets the concept across, I don't care. All right, and then we're gonna grab these two shoulders. We're on local good. We're just gonna rotate them a little bit to kind of straighten them. Then we're going to lock her shoulders, so then I can get her chest.
I wish mine was real, like flesh and blood, full unicorn. Man, I sometimes wonder or think to myself, wouldn't it be cool if all my plushies came to life like in the movie Toy Story, and I'm not looking at them? And then but at the same time, I would probably have to be a little concerned that there's a bunch of witnesses in my room. It'd be what is it? Might have to take them out. I'm supposed to hang up a plushy hammock.
Plushy
hammock, but I don't know where it's at. I think it's in my closet, but there's a lot of stuff in the closet and I don't want to dig it out. And it's not like I have a ton of extra plushies to put in it anyways yet, though. I have two bookcases kind of shoved together in a corner, so there's like this gap behind the bookcases where stuff can just fall. And I did have a plushie fall back there one time, so I had to like this. I thought, you know what, it's not a big deal, it's one plushie. And then 30 minutes later, I found myself taking all of my plushies off the shelf so I could move two bookcases so I could rescue that one plushie. I was just like, no, it's too sad. Because those shelves are very full. Because I know they're just stuffed toys, but I do make a point that
do.
I know they are.
Do you? Do you?
And like, I mean, do you? I do go through extra effort to make sure all of them can like see. You know, like that they're not like blocked by anything, so they can't like look out. So I can see their faces.
You mean so they can't find a better world and.
So that they're not just like buried. I try to make it that they're not buried. Do I talk to the plushies sometimes? Maybe. Sometimes, occasionally. When
Hello, my only friends. My only fans.
My OnlyFans? Oh no. It's glued.
Okay.
And I do try to put certain plushies next to each other because I'm like, these are the plushies that would have fun. The most, like, want to talk together and stuff. Like, these are the friends.
Does she have butt bones?
Like,
She
I need
does
to
not
make
have
sure I
butt bones, damn.
put Twilight next to the Celestias. They're going to want to chat. Because I have mental illness.
Yeah.
Yeah. What has happened?
Making her butt bigger so that it fills the space more.
It's like suddenly I'm like, there is a thrusting occurring.
No, I needed to get her to have her butt in there.
Mm-hmm. Very important. Make the butt big to balance the head. Truer words have never been spoken.
See, these wings are just such crap. I'm thinking about just kind of if I shut them.
What if the new G4 movie comes out and they've taken their butts away, like completely just concaved?
They went from 2 to 1 to 0.
Just -1. They gave them dog butts in G4. Hear me, Hasbro. Ponies have pony butts, not dog butts.
Yeah, but they saw how Paw Patrol was successful and they thought, let's do that.
No. Ponies were partly successful because they had pony butts.
Wait, you're saying the sexualization of the ponies is what?
I'm saying the accurate pony butts.
How is it accurate?
Because they're ponies. They have pony butts,
So you're
which just tend to be far more round.
so you're saying that their legs are the correct size?
They're horse-like. They didn't give them dog legs.
Are you saying that their legs, by proportion of their body, is of the equivalent circumference?
Of a young pony.
No.
No, of tiny pony.
No.
They got chunk legs.
They're super. Those are tree trunks.
They got strong legs.
Take my strong hoof.
Those butts. Butts are very important. You gotta have them big butt to balance the head. That is in the notes of Lauren Faust when she designed the characters.
No, it's like
Law.
it's like the picture from the book, the art
Yeah.
book. It just says more butt.
Yeah, more butt to balance the head. Yeah. It's Lauren Faust. When she was designing the character, she's like, gotta have the big butt and make the balance out the head. Because I have a pony upstairs right now that the butt isn't big enough. It just tips over. It did not follow the big butt rule. So, for another day. So I'm imagining that plushie now. There's just two giant ass cheeks to balance it out. That would make it
It's like
go from a 7 to a 10 as far as gifts are concerned.
in here they have the don't touch that darn flex.
Mm-hmm.
It just makes the butt bigger.
You just used it, I think.
No, that I just did a standard like size increase.
Yes. I just sent some creatures your YouTube. Okay. I don't know what that means.
Some creature is in like somebody from the show. They're using show lingo.
Show? Oh, some creature.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow, that is your favorite show.
I am used to some pony.
Some creature is the they them of the horse
Yes,
universe.
it is. I never liked the Student 6 all that much.
It's not about the student six. It was about everybody.
It was about
I'm a
Student
leftist, so I
6.
use some creature. See, there you go.
Yes.
I was right.
It's fine. Ponies, though. And the only pony they had in the Student 6 with a freaking cult. Ew. Like, Silverstream was kind of cute for a hippogriff. But I'm not pony.
Okay, this I need. I need some like I would call it background ponies, but it's gonna
Sounds
be.
great.
Well, for one, I need to probably fill this space. I like her looking off the camera. I can probably actually. Oh, you know what? I can probably just do this.
Like I do like that My Little Pony refused
I'm
to
just
do
gonna do this.
everybody
Make
or
it easier.
everyone. They just went to every creature.
Because they kind of stuck themselves in the foot by requiring some pony, and then they're like, "Oh crap! Well, we can't say some pony to Yona."
I think they did it first, but then they were like, no, we need to say something else. They're not ponies. But like the whole thing in the beginning of My Little Ponies, they were very much an isolationist society. which Celestia was fine with, apparently. And some, like, what was it, Chancellor Naysay, then the other members of the board very much preferred it that way. He did kind of semi-redeem himself when the school was actively under attack and he got involved and saved a lot of the students. But he was still kind of an asshole. But he was also played by the guy who played the Brain from Pinky the Brain, so that was pretty
He's got a very distinct voice.
Yes. Ask yourself this: where is a human versus Sunset and Starlight? Sunset killed her alternate world self the moment she stepped through the portal. Like, just took her under a bridge and slit her throat. Pretty sure M.A. Larson
It does.
something to that effect.
There's kind of that question. They never ask it.
No, because she's dead. She killed her.
I know, but they never ask that. Why? I don't know why they don't ask that question. Because if Twilight comes there and there's already another Twilight that was at a different school for some reason.
Yeah.
Like,
where's Sunset? She killed her. I think somebody asked that to Larson, and that's what he said.
I could see 100% Larson saying that.
Like,
he has,
under a bridge, slit her throat.
he has no ability to make canon in that regard, but he would be like, fuck yeah, she dead.
Closest we got. He's a bunch of Nazis. That's pretty great. Gotta say, approve. And as far as our Starlight is concerned, yeah, like she's off on some spiritual journey or something. Who knows? She only goes to the horse world for one episode, which is cute. Mainly because Sunset comes through the portal and she forgets like how to be a horse for 2 seconds. It's like, oh, it's been a bit. It's kind of cute. Though I always did like that in the final episode of My Little Pony, they do show Sunset at the coronation, implying she finally returns to Equestria. Which...
Well, she probably can do it to just visit.
It never made sense that she stayed behind at the high school after the first movie.
We got, you know what the funny part is? At the not the coronation, like at the end of the very last episode when she comes there and like Spike's older and stuff, she's still in high school.
She wasn't still in high school in her 30s.
Yeah, haven't you seen Van Wilder? It's like that, but high school.
Yes, it's like Principal Celestia's like, look, I've been at this school. I've been the principal at this school for 30 years, and you've been here the whole time. I feel like that's not correct. Like, teachers stay. Students are supposed to move through.
Do you have parents?
Like, I'm getting suspicious that after 30 years of being principal at this school, you shouldn't still be here. It took her that long to figure it out, though. It's like, you're going gray, as am I, but it's getting weird. That does have to be weird for like principals and teachers and stuff. Like every year they're seeing new faces, but except with each other, that's the same faces. Ideally,
I ran into one of my my high school teachers at a Best Buy one time. Like it was
recently.
No, I wouldn't remember any of them now.
Maybe 2.
But no, it was my science teacher. But he ended up coming to me personally to join a science Olympiad team. And so I went and joined that. So I did it was Mr. Kempe. So I know him personally because he was more than just a teacher. He did a lot of other stuff, and he really sought interest in me specifically. So because I really like science. So I remember him a lot, and I was at a Best Buy, like I think it was in the movie section back when they had like giant movie sections, and he walked up, he's like, strange to people you meet at a Best Buy. I was like, holy crap. So yeah, that was neat. But now he's probably 60.
Yeah.
So like
kicking it.
Oh no, he's probably fine.
He's probably still teaching.
I don't know. I'm kind of curious because he was one of my favorite teachers. He was great. He was somebody that if he saw somebody that had a passion, he would go out of his way to try to like do something about it. He would do more than just like be a teacher. He wanted to find certain people and make them have a bigger passion in certain things.
So it's always kind of the trope though, where like the guy grows up and moves on from school, and then his kid goes to school, and then he goes to like a parent teacher conference. It's like, holy crap, you're still here. It's like, it's been 20 years. Like, where was I gonna go? This is my job. It's like, it's been my job for 30 years now.
Actually, this hoof should be.
It is kind of crazy. Because you think
I'm gonna try this
people
quick.
move on from high school. Teachers do not. Not ideally, anyways. You kind of hope they keep their job, anyway, at the very least.
Well, and a teacher. Well, that's thigh. That's Caesar. If they stay in a position for a while, it usually means they get better at what they're doing, like recognizing talent and fostering certain things. So, like, I like that side of things.
Or at the very least, they get so in the groove of it.
But things change, science changes, history changes, a lot of changes, so you have to be able to adjust, and I can definitely see some people not being too good at that type of thing.
Nice, he says he's still teaching.
Mr. Kempe has been teaching at the high school for 23 years? He must have been a new teacher then, because I was that if it's 23 years, it was like that long since I've been there. He must have been pretty new.
Yeah.
Did you find info on him? Because I'm actually kind of curious on that.
I mean, it's probably in the yearbook. I think they post like a copy of it on the school websites and stuff. I like this. Yes.
No, that's good to see, because he was a great teacher, and hopefully by him sticking around, it means because he's definitely made a difference, and kids have enjoyed him as a teacher. No, he definitely had an impact on me.
AJ is by and Equestria Girls. What the? Yeah, like they do a whole thing.
They just website. Okay. No, one of my favorite moments I remember from him was I had a group project, because everybody likes those in high school, that we were doing, and it was to run an experiment, build a hypothesis, run the experiment, and then write up a report. And I basically did the whole thing. Yeah. And it was about filtering water, I think. And I wrote up, like, I actually put time into like this report. It was color coded with certain things like sections. It was really well done. And I think that was when they had standardized education stuff. So like it was a 1 to 5 scale, but 4 was technically the highest that they would give anybody. 5 was a special circumstance. And we did the project, and after everything, he pulled me aside. He goes, I just want to let you know, like, I know they didn't do shit. And I'm like, I never told him or did anything. He just was observant. And I'm like, no, they helped. He goes, no, you don't have to cover for them. I know they didn't do shit. And he goes, I know you wrote that report. I know you did this. He goes, and it was one of the best I've ever seen. He gave me a 5 on that one. He goes, they're only allowed to give us so many 5s for the standard stuff. He gave me a 5, and he gave all the rest of them like a 2. He purposely graded them down because he knows they didn't do shit, and they didn't do shit. So he was very observant on that stuff, but then he purposely pulled somebody to the side and says, like, you did a great job and stuff. He was so good.
Nah, at the end of the day, Foundry Equestria Girls doesn't make any sense in the context of the universe. Celestia, I mean, if they're supposed to be of age equivalent, then, like, the main 6 are teenagers, which they're clearly not in the main show, and Celestia, she's like 2,000 years old. How is she in her 30s in Equestria Girls? It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it doesn't.
It's just, some of it's kind of fun, but if you're like trying to dig into the lore like I normally do,
you could say that, like, when they
really fit. When
they opened up the portal for the first time, that it created, like, a world didn't exist, and such a world then was born into existence. and therefore tried to utilize through magic or whatever something that was the equivalent of the other world.
There's only one issue. Sunset stepped through the portal like went before Twilight even became a student at the school.
I know. Well, yeah, but time could travel different. She was still in high school.
In her 30s.
Yeah, I think this one's.
It didn't make sense.
This is definitely a like. I'll have one, but probably no more. The normal pistachio is one you could just keep plowing it.
Yeah. That one was super light. It didn't have much going for it, I didn't think.
But for a coffee one, I felt, and I don't really feel any caffeine to it, so I think it's not caffeinated. I feel for a coffee one, it wasn't heavy caffeine or heavy coffee. And I'm normally like some of those, like it says coffee and then it just tastes like you're drinking coffee beans and like, eh. Should I put something? Oh, actually, because of the way I'm doing things here, I can probably shrink this down, this cape in the back, just to get the quality a little higher.
As far as Equestria is concerned, I'm happy it exists, but only for the episodes where the humans become ponies and the ponies who are generally human also become ponies. And then they'd be like, whoa, crazy, I'm a pony right now.
Like Rainbow Dash dragging her wings behind her. I know that's your favorite part.
Just crashing. Or when Twilight is trying to eat something and trying to use her magic and she just keeps dabbing the chocolate on her face because she can't get to her mouth. And it's like, oh, that's so cute.
I don't think I've ever seen those though. I know the Rainbow Dash dragging her wings because you like mentioning it a lot. So
it's adorable because she doesn't know what to do with them. She's like, oh, I got cool wings. Like she doesn't know to keep them tucked up because she's not used to having them. So she's just dragging them all over the place. They did really good in that episode. And just the line, all of my things are horse things. Starlight comes up to her just like, we call them pony things. Yes. Hi, Nolan. We were talking about that one episode again where the EQG girls become horse. Because everything needs to become horse. Everything.
How's Nolan doing? Nolan, we had today was almost 70. In an average that's like maybe 40s now. We actually were set. It got last. It is. Well, it says 64. This can't be 64. It's got 62. It's still 62. Warm. It's 62 at 9 o'clock at night in the vault. It was crazy warm. It says we hit 70 though as a high.
No, I guess I went out today.
It probably was 70 for like a minute.
It said they've reached 72. The new record.
I don't think we hit it down here, but this was the perfect day for going out and doing lawn work and stuff.
I didn't even think about it, but it wasn't even cold at all outside.
I opened up the door to just throw something outside after the sun had set, and I was like I was expecting there's this like certain amount of pain you expect to get hit with, and it wasn't there.
There's a certain amount of pain you expect to experience when you step outside in Minnesota's fall, but it wasn't there.
Like it's not winter yet, but it's still you expect a little bit of something.
Winter in Minnesota is you stay too long outside, you die. But
I think I might just kind of stick with this as the image. It's not. I don't need to make anything like super complicated. Where's her tail?
No, and all the blizzards are falling out of the trees in Florida. It's the apocalypse. Blizzards are gonna fall out of trees. It's gonna snow in Florida. Ponies are gonna become real.
Oh my god, her tail!
Why did her tail become massive?
Her tail, though, because this is actually just how big it is.
I don't feel like it's that big. Sometimes.
Oh no, I made her ass bigger. Okay. Look at how big it is.
It's so big. Make your butt super big so you can make the tail bigger.
Oh, the tail's like this.
How big can you make the butt? Just asking for a friend.
Okay, now we're stopping this joke now. As soon as you made it furry weird.
I did not make it weird. You made the butt big.
Okay, I might have made it a little too small now.
Tiny butt. Got a G5 butt. It was 50s, 60s today. It's pretty warm. Like, I need to get my horses out in the front lawn soon before it gets too cold.
The dragon's gone.
What?
I took him down.
Why?
It's the dragon?
Yeah.
Because it's not Halloween anymore.
It's this dragon. You're going to make that child sad.
You like dragons now?
No, I just...
Oh, yeah, the
sad
kid.
children.
Okay, yeah, our neighbor's kid. Or not our neighbor's neighbor down the road has a little kid and
guess
apparently really likes the dragon, and the dragon's going on.
The space is free for the ponies now, and maybe the child will be less sad if there's ponies. But yeah, I gotta get those in before the ground freezes, because trying to put stakes down once the ground freezes is not fun.
Yeah, I don't see them having a Christmas one of Toothless, but at the same time, there is a Christmas movie in the How to Train Your Dragon universe.
Is there?
Yes. I think I have it.
Did you buy that ornament that I posted at you?
Yeah, it's How to Train Your Dragon Homecoming.
I'm pretty sure it's for... Oh, wow. That's when his kids are... That's after the third
That's well after the third one. But it's like one of those like direct-to-DVD things. It's rated 7.3, which for a direct-to-DVD thing, pretty good. Oh, it only came out 6 years ago. Look at little kitties and like the little nose. Definitely looks a little cheaper.
They definitely made him look a little older. Just wearing a Rick and Morty.
Just don't look like the things. I believe. Do I have it? No, I'm actually curious.
The Christmas special? I would think you would know.
I'm kind of getting to the point that I'm forgetting what I have. Because there was a different one. No, I don't have Homecoming. There is the main movies, the live action remake, which is actually pretty good. Then the main 3, but there is.
Well, there's the whole series that takes place between.
No, there's
2.
Hold on. Okay, it's gonna jump here. Oh, like I said, movies. One of the ones here I have. No, there was a smaller. Oh, Dragon Gifted in the Night Fury. That's what it is. So I do have this one. This one is actually rated 80% as well, but this one came out 2011.
Okay, that one's probably like a movie based around the series, or
Craig Ferguson does Gobbler the Belch. But anyway, yeah. So there was that's what I was thinking I had, but it was the other one. I bet they get one at least by next year. The way Halloween Toothless sold out. Yeah, we'll see. Well, just because a store sold out or they sold out doesn't mean they're going to suddenly make a whole bunch of other stuff. Do I call it here? Yeah.
She's just being grumpy.
It's not perfect, but it's fine for what I need.
How you doing, Sunset? How you been? You won't believe it, but we're in this chat talking about horses again.
Look at we made Skibbity
No,
spoil it.
don't talk about that. That is sin. I hope Nolan didn't see that. Don't get excited. Excited about what? Good, he didn't see it. Unstable yard decor is inflatable yard decor. No, I have 3 inflatable ponies. Nobody should look into that. But I need to put them in the yard.
When you say it like that.
Don't ask me about my inflatable ponies. I wear it on a t-shirt.
He's got a blow up horse.
Yes. It's like in that movie. I watched that movie with a freaking bobcat and John Candy playing the voice of a horse. Watched the
Being
whole
just
thing.
John Candy, not doing any special voice.
It wasn't even. They didn't even really go into much the fact that it was a horse. Like in the dialogue, he's just John Candy making jokes. Not even horse jokes. Like the best joke in that whole thing that was a horse relatable was an inflatable horse sex doll that the horse had ordered on, I guess, over the phone, because I guess the online wasn't the thing.
Yeah, it was a horse, a phone. Like, what is it? An infomercial in the middle of the night? It's like, hey, is your horse lonely?
Yes. It's just straight up a prostitute horse doll. That joke was kind of funny, but the rest of that movie wasn't.
I saw one.
I feel like half the budget was probably spent on that one inflatable horse that somebody definitely took home with them.
Would you have?
Horse.
A horse?
For the front lawn. For a Christmas decoration.
That definitely looks like a sex thing, though.
It very much does. Which would make it all the more fun to put it on the front lawn. The neighbors would ask questions, have Toothless disappear, and have that thing appear in its place. This is a child crying. Like, why, mommy? Why are bad men allowed to live? Is what the child would cry.
Yes, because a child definitely can say all those words.
Yes. Why is evil allowed to exist in the world, mother?
Mother, why am I sad? Mother, provide sustenance, mother.
Mother, evil has come to our neighborhood block. We must expunge it. It's like, and then juice.
This is like string 8 Aurora.
Why would you want the sun to come into your bedroom? That's the worst. I would do anything besides actually anything because I can't be bothered. But I would really like.
I would do anything that requires 0 effort to do this.
If something would just fall in the way of my windows, that'd be great. Because I know if I said I'd do anything, your immediate reaction would be like, well, then do something. It's like, I don't want to. That sounds hard. No, it's not. I want to sleep in. Please let me sleep in, son. Like, I cannot, if the sun is up, I'm up. And I I might lie in bed for a bit, but I can't go back to sleep. I'm up. I hate when the sun rises early. Like when they changed the clocks back, everybody else was like, oh yay, we get an extra hour.
Nobody.
No.
Well, kinda. I didn't really care all that much, but
I was just like, the sun comes up earlier. That's what that means. Why do you torture me, son? Malevolent son. Make me. I like the white. The white made it easier to read.
I think it reads fine.
It does. I'm just saying it made it easier.
I was looking to do a distance. Do a more traditional shadow.
Wanting to sleep in isn't a serious issue. It's a desire. They sleep in all the time. Freaking
The latest I sleep in is other than like after the trip because I was just tired. I'll normally set an alarm for about 8:30 and get up by 9. I might lay there for like 9:15, but then I get out.
At that point, I've already been awake for 3 hours.
Well, yeah, that's because you're old and in pain. It's not my problem.
Like Adam will sleep until like near noon.
Yeah, he gets up at like anywhere between 9:30 and 11, but sometimes he goes to bed at midnight.
Yeah.
So like,
he just gets in that 10 hours.
well, it's because he's
At 11 hours.
it's because he doesn't go anywhere for work or anything. I think he's just.
He makes his own.
What's the point if there's nothing forcing you to get up at a specific time? You just kind of sleep longer, but then you just get used to really long sleeps that you probably shouldn't be doing.
I would love a long sleep. Maybe it would revitalize me. Maybe I could be young again. Oh, why get up if you don't have to? It's not about have to. It's the I wake up because the sun hits my eyes, and then I've gotten adjusted.
Then why did you want the room on the side with the sun?
It's nice. It's a good room.
Because you got the biggest room.
Yes, I need it for all my plushies and my boobs.
Because if you
and my
don't
other
want
stuff.
the big room,
no,
anymore.
I need it. I would have no place to push it if I was anywhere else. But
Where's the paste?
the sun hits my eyes. I wake up, and then my brain immediately, not slowly, not gradually, just hits full run, and it's thinking about this and that and the other thing, and I'm up. I'm just up. Bye bye, Flitter.
Yeah, bye-bye, Flitter. Thanks for sticking around.
Go bed. It's 4:35 for Flitter.
Oh, I can't because
How
it's
you do this?
probably this. Yeah, there we go.
No, it's
That's
like
not what I wanted.
I don't wake
Oh,
up
that's
gradually.
fine.
I
Couldn't-
just wake up. He sets like 10 alarms. I set one because I know as soon as it goes off, I'll wake up, and then my brain will just go.
I don't set 10 alarms. I set 3 alarms. I have my radio that turns on. That's to help me keep my brain focused on something. I set 3 alarms that just are, with the last one being different. It's just something to force me a little bit awake. And then the last alarm is you have to get up now. I like to take a little extra
I have
time.
one alarm goes off at 7:10, and by 7:11, I am in the kitchen cooking breakfast. There's no in between.
Okay, cool. So you're giving us shit because you can't.
I'm not giving anybody shit. I mean, a little bit shit. If you're sleeping at like 11, I'm gonna give you.
John's the one that does that. I don't sleep till 11.
I force him awake.
11 is way too late. 10 to me is too late.
Yeah.
If I'm not up by like and out of bed by 9:30 on the weekend, I am like I would rather get up on the weekend at like 7, 8 o'clock.
The latest
It's
I'll
just like
ever
never going
sleep
to.
is 8:30, and that's rare. I actually have stuff scheduled for 8 a.m. tomorrow. Which is, John hates that I make him get up that early, but he started like having all these plans that require his attention even earlier than normal. So the compromise was for him to get up even earlier. So we're gonna kill him. He is not a morning person. It's not no reason. It's that I just simply can't. Usually on the weekends.
I know, but like, so you're giving us shit because you can't.
Yeah. Correct. Like normally on the weekends, I'm up around 6:30, 7 o'clock. And then I just kind of like.
Yeah, you're doing that's the old person thing.
I just exist.
You're
in my
just
room
being an
with
old
my
person.
computer the first few hours of the day. Probably playing Civ or Frostpunk or something that doesn't require anything of me. So right now at 8 o'clock, I have a game scheduled at 8 a.m. For Valheim tomorrow. So you're like, why do you wake up that early? I'm like, I have shit to do. Look at that. Magic. That's it. Nolan, you should try to wake up with the sun. Maybe get a whole new lease on life.
This kind of feels like a McDonald's thing.
Ba-da-ba-ba, make me food.
Stuff it in my mouth.
She wants chicken nuggies. The royal nuggies. Bring them now.
Bring me the royal nuggies with the dipping sauce.
It's like, please, princess, you eat the flesh of the chicken.
It's like
You can never know.
It's like DBZ. It's like Twilight. Kill it.
I like it. Super Kami Guru.
Kind of feel bad still that I never used this model.
This model specifically?
The
The throne?
throne.
Did you upload it anywhere?
No, I never used it. Was made specifically for a video I was going to do and never did.
It's rough. I hope it got uploaded to the internet at least.
Nope.
That's a waste. You should do that.
No, because he originally made it for free,
Yeah.
which then, okay, it's his. But then before he gave it to me, he basically implied holding it hostage unless I bought him Skyrim. And at that point, that now to me, I own it because I paid for it. So but then I'm not going to post somebody else's model. So now it's in a weird middle ground. So yes, it'll never be anywhere.
Yes.
So, yep. So then
It's like a loss for the community as a whole.
no, but it's because of that. It's basically, yeah, I'm going to hold on to it. But so in a way I own it, but at the same time I don't. So I'm not going to bother with it. You made it weird. Which I don't mind like paying for something, but then it came down to who owns the rights for stuff.
The sun does not wake me up, never has. If the alarm does wake me up, I won't get up naturally until noonish.
Well, it depends on what time you go to bed. If you're going to bed at 5 a.m, I used to work a job that I would sometimes I wouldn't get home till, because I started at 4 p.m. I wouldn't get home till on average between 11 and 12, but on the busy nights I sometimes wouldn't get home until 8 a.m. So yeah, I had a really fucked up sleep schedule.
Like 3 a.m. I went to bed at around 3 because I stayed up way too late playing Final Fantasy Tactics recently. And guess what time I woke up?
Huh? What time did you go to bed?
3.
See, maybe just don't sit up until
I was playing Final Fantasy.
yeah, I love how you're like, fuck this game. 4 more hours.
It does happen. Even now, even in my old decrepit age.
Did a little bit of a clip there. But whatever. Oh, there's a little bit of clip
But
right there too.
it does, like, if I do not go to bed at a decent time, I will just pay time. I will just pay for it the next day because I will not make it up. I will not make up the difference.
But then you
I
go
will
and do
suffer.
stupid stuff like that.
Yes. Kitty is watching your stream. Well,
Tell him,
I think when you were here, Nolan, were we just torturing you to get you out of bed at like a reasoned hour when you visited?
No one's okay with reasonable hour. He just needs his midday nap. I'm naturally mentally active at night, but due to decades of work life, I work physically active during the day. My best work time is generally between, I would say, like 11 and 3. Nah, 11, yeah, maybe 11 and 2. I'm like the good midday. It takes me a little bit to get started in the morning, but then I've got really good going. But then by like 5 or 6, I'm not in my best brain space. I still can be active and perfectly fine, but in terms of like trying to be creative and active, I'm not very good with that.
Nolan, left to my own devices, I would probably only sleep about 5 hours a day. I try to get more than that because I need to be productive. But if the only thing that was required of me was sitting up and playing video games, I would get by maybe 4 to 5 hours on average. I would be going to bed at 2 a.m, waking up at 7. I would die within a few years. The longest I've ever stayed up without sleep was 3 days. But that was college. I could not do that.
I used to do a lot of like staying at my neighbor's overnight and sleeping or staying up all night, but I usually did it because he had all the cool video games and I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
And he would pass out super early, and so I'd stay up all night playing his video games. So
Yeah.
So like Final Fantasy VI, he would fall asleep, but I knew I couldn't progress the story, so I'd just run around and like just kill things for like 7-8 hours, and he'd wake up and be like 12 levels higher or something. Like, yeah, I was really dedicated. That's kind of what I do. I go to bed 12 to 2 every night and get up 7:38.
7:38 a.m. or p.m.
a.m. No, that's what I like my work night. It just kind of depends. I try to go to. My brain wants to go to bed at 11. I just never do. I tend to always stay up until probably 12 to 12:30, but at that point I'm already kind of past my normal like good sleep time.
Well, you stop being productive at 11, and then you're just winding down until you go to sleep.
It's just, but normally my best melatonin time is 11.
Yeah.
But by 12:30 I'm starting to have more issues with it. Because I'm not having as much. If I go past 1, or if I had coffee for the day or something, I've been easily up until 3 or 4 in the morning. But I want to start doing it where, like, if I can't get to sleep in like 15 to 20 minutes, just to get up and read a book.
Yeah.
Because what's the point?
I just know I got to be up for a thing at 8 tomorrow, and I'm not going to be setting an alarm because I know I don't need to.
Until that one time that you do.
It's never happened. Existential dread will wake me up. A fear of something that I can't really put my finger on. I think that's part of what keeps me awake too. Just
Existential dread?
like a dread, but I can't exactly figure out what I'm like worried about, but it's gonna wake me up, and then I'm just gonna be up. Like, I had a crazy dream last night. I dreamt that I was in the car with my family, my whole like immediate family, including my dad, which is weird because he's dead, but he was in the car and he insisted on driving.
Weird subtext, but okay.
Yeah, well, I mean, what's the therapy, Michael? No, he was driving, but it was my car, and my whole family was in the car, which is a little weird because there's like 6 of us, and that car fits 5 people. But I guess my brain just kind of squeezed everybody in somehow. And I was like, he was driving, and I said, wait, I have to go back into the house to get something. But he started driving anyways, and I opened the door, and it dented my car door. I'm like, great, you effed up my car, whatever, I'm gonna go in the house, I'm gonna come back. By the time I got into the house, he had driven away with everybody inside, and I'm like, okay, he's just being an asshole, not all that unusual. My mother will basically chew him out until he turns around and comes back. So I waited, and I heard the car pull into the driveway, and I go outside, and the car has been crushed into a cube. Like, crazy, right? Yeah,
Okay,
they're all
no.
gone. The car's a
The
cube.
dreams are just fucked up.
It was kind of fucked up. I was like, okay, that's disturbing.
So I can work on another picture, but I haven't locked in any other ones. Actually, how many do I have?
Maybe I should try it tomorrow. Well, I mean, my dead father drove my car away, and then it showed back up as a cube crushed in the driveway.
I can do one more fic. I'll usually bring 7. 5 is a guarantee to get through. And I say 5 because Dear Princess Celestia is kind of a separate thing. It's a guarantee to get through 5, but I like to bring a couple extras just in case we go really quick.
You said yourself,
but I can go duplicates.
You
on that.
had stories in your collection that you hadn't read yet.
But it's because they weren't that good, and they were kind of the. So normally I go through and I grab the fics that I know, and I grab best to worst, and with the idea that if we run out of time, I'm skipping the bad ones. But I at least want to get through the good ones. And so there's time for one more, and the ones I have in here right now are Everybody's a Critic, which is about. It's another one with like Luna in court where she's talking with astrologists and they're all like trying to make meanings from the stars, but she's like, oh no, I just put that there because it would be funny.
Actually, that's a spill. Yes.
Yeah, it's just she was just like doing random things, so they're all like, they're like, what? And like, because they were angry that she was moving things around, and she's like, oh no, that's just there because I was like, I don't know, I thought it'd be cool. Like, I can't remember the whole thing with it, but it was pretty funny idea. But it's a little long for what it is.
Yeah.
And I don't know how funny it was. There was the one in which Twiggle Spriggle gets super OP and vengeful. This one was it. Okay, she like, yeah, she touched Celestia's cake and then gets sent to Tartarus. But then I don't think it really had a fun. Oh, that's where she fights Goku.
Of course.
I'd have to read it again, but I don't think it was. Maybe. But the thing is, like, in terms of reading it, there's nothing about it that says Goku, so I can't put Goku in the picture because that spoils it. So I might have to read that one again. That one may work, or I might just like not make a picture and have it as a backup.
I feel like there's a few authors out there you can always rely on. Just like
I checked a couple of them. Milk Rain, I think, is new. I haven't seen them before. The other one was the Sweep, which is the one that you pointed out. That's Major Techie.
Yeah.
But this was like, I am not having somebody say sweep.
But it's fun. Sweep.
No, there's a certain point. It's not that long.
This is easy.
Potato Jack yell.
Sweeps easy to read. So
Uranium Jack. Oh my god, how many Jacks are there?
Uranium Jack. You want to add another?
Barney met Shaggy in a cave. What?
Amen. Move on. Sweep.
What are you sweeping? Crime?
It's very random.
There's a lava lamp. Okay, that just sounds like it's going to be too difficult to.
I feel like that's just random bullshit.
Which is fine, but it gets really hard when there's so many parts, because normally I have to start breaking up those parts amongst whatever. Thank you for the follow, Priro Koshi. Hope I got that right. Thank you for the follow. No, I think, and I normally I like having at minimum 3, bare minimum 3, so it's 2 people and a narrator. At most like 6 or 7. And the wedding of Rainbow Dash was, I think, like 9, but at least every person had a couple parts. But a lot of them are like when you have one part on a whole bunch of people. Normally you can merge parts and say, okay, these 3 people all have one line, but if they're one line within like 2 lines of each other, I can't put it on the same person because it's not. I want some distance, so I usually don't like those.
You just need to do Twilight Blue again.
No, I'm gonna bring other stuff like that, and then do it as make me. Okay, because this one had some funny moments, but it was just look how long. It's pretty long.
The one where Spike eats the rock is kind of funny.
That was one you looked up, I didn't.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's the other one. Normally they like bring up, I wouldn't call them OCs, but like unique characters that aren't in the story. Normally I would actually just change their name from Kibitz to like Noble One, because if they're not an important name, I'll just change it.
Princess Kibitz.
Or is it like
and just to try to avoid OC stories.
Oh yeah, but they're talking about Constellation, the one in the Northern Hemisphere, the 5-star one, Cancer. It was a work in progress at the time of my imprisonment, but surely one could not go as far as to say that my stellar sketch was tumorous, would they? No, not that. But something is changing in it. Cicero, his name is Cicero. He is a squirrel, not a crab, and he will be once I am able to render the tail correctly. Like, okay, sure.
That's cute.
That was Sagittarius a week ago. Like, that was a glorious result of a brief visit to the Candlelit Pediatric Ward, a discussion with its charges about what they enjoy seeing it painted in my beautiful sky. The falls there seem to be quite fond of the idea of a very, very large banana split. I named it Cosmic Delight, most appropriately. You're changing this. The other one changing the stars.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, so like that one was kind of funny.
That's fun.
And
cute.
yeah.
Kind of long.
It was long, and while it was funny, it felt like for how much dialogue it was a lot of fluff to get to the funny parts, and it was a bit much. I think Twiggle Sprinkle maybe because of the Goku thing, that one might work.
The one that I was thinking of was one night stand one. It was like called Spike's One Night Stand or something.
There's something about it that didn't work. I remember looking at it in the past. So
okay.
I'm thinking I could Everybody's a Critic's too long as a backup. But I could have the other one as a backup, and then I'll just grab an old like copy one for filler. Usually I grab like a very short one or a couple of very short ones so that if we have extra time, like say we have 7 minutes left in the panel, I don't want to have a backup that's still really long. So but yeah, if we do that, we can next week try to make a picture for this maybe, because I'll have time. It'll be Tuesday. I don't know. It'd probably just be Twilight in a Cage. So but I got to get the editing done, because I think I got most of the editing done for all these. I did these today. So yeah, these are the amount of I did for the Lion, the Witch, and the Dash Chair. I had to do 2 mergers to keep the parts down. Wasn't too bad. That actually is like the perfect amount. This is 6 people. That's perfect. 6 is the amount that I would like. That one is all single, and then this one. Well, so actually I gotta follow these. So yeah, this one has a lot of parts. So this one is 9 parts. That's too many, but a couple of those are one-parters or one line, but all of them are at the end, and I can't merge them together without one person saying a bunch of lines all at once. So, but normally I tell people during the panel how many lines are on there, because I want to make sure that, like, if somebody wants to do Luna and really wants to do Luna, but that story only has 1 line in it, they're going to get super excited to do a part that they don't have much of, so I will let them know ahead of time. But if it has like 16 lines and somebody wants to do a lot of lines, or if they want to only do a few and they say 1, they only want to do 1 line, then that's perfectly fine. So I got to do the count later. I haven't printed these out yet. I don't even know if I have enough paper.
I'm going to the store tomorrow if you need me to pick up paper. Saying.
I'll have to double check. All the fixed together, it eats up like 200 pieces of paper.
Quite a bit of ink, I imagine, as well.
Kinda, because if you think about it, like if there's 9 parts and it's 4 pages each, that alone is like 36 pages, and then you do like 5 times, it eats up quite a bit of paper. Anyway, we're gonna be good today.
You didn't have a suggested raid earlier.
I don't know if they were joking though.
I have no idea.
It was Death by Swirly. I don't even know if.
No, I think maybe they were joking.
Yeah, that might have been a joke. But I'm not seeing it.
So you just typed Pony Roulette. On the new ponies.
We got Star Song.
Got new ponies.
Every time, it's always the same ponies.
It might be a new pony.
I don't know why I have to click the one on the list. Like, when I hit enter, just take it. We got Barfy Face again.
Barfy Face is new.
Swift Storm, like we've done Swift Storm before, I believe.
What is that? Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Yeah, I think it's funny to still play Mario Kart 8 because that's actually Ash and Dice and Swift Storm are playing together. One actually, you know what? Then raiding them might not be a bad idea, but it's hard to pick which one. Princess of Love, Pinky Tea.
There you go. Look at all those Pinkie Pies.
This is all the Pinkie Pies.
0 viewers. They need viewers.
It's just an AFK stream. It's just music playing.
It's just Pinkie Pies.
Yeah.
I like that. There's a lot of pony on today.
Well, yeah, but some of them are like, is this a pony?
Oh, no.
Actually, I don't even see it under the tags.
What have you done?
Whatever. We can head over to them though. So Ash and Dice and where's the other one? So Storm has 2. So we can send to Ashen Dice and get the
They only got
more.
one, and then they can battle.
Solar Eclipse is on. SL Solar Eclipse is on, but I did him not too long ago. I like trying somebody new if there are some people.
That horse model.
Okay, does
It's terrifying. It's like,
Yes, I am horse.
What is this? What is that chicken do? Oh, there, chicken walked away. We got over there though.
are they playing Kerbal Space Program?
No, they're playing.
Another audio mixer.
But
in your
with
mixer.
toads.
I think they're having audio issues.
It does say capture audio.
You might not know it because they
Yeah, but you.
They're working on it.
It says use custom audio
Let's
device.
still rate them. They're just
Okay,
starting.
that's they just no. They've been going for 3 hours.
Oh, now
But
they're
it's
having
probably
audio
fine.
issues.
Should be fine. Oh, I don't wanna. Whatever. But yeah, we'll be back on Sunday. We're gonna finish up Dispatch. Hopefully finish Dispatch. We should be able to do if we move at a decent pace. So thank you to the Business Horse for the raid, and thank you to Piru Kochi for the follow. Oh, is that Pony's Cutie Mark a narcotic and needle?
I can't tell.
No, that one, it was a microphone.
It looks like a very happy bone. Because sometimes.
And then a reminder, we have a stream next Tuesday, but we will not be streaming the following next week. We won't be streaming Friday and Sunday. HorseCon.
HorseCon? You guys gotta come to HorseCon to hang out. The horses. There's real horses there. You feed them sugar cubes and they give you hugs. True? It's not true, it's a lie.
It is a lie. It is a pony weekend. And I have some stuff to do, but I only have one panel to prep for. But it sounds like I might have to bring my old video camera because it looks like JT's looking for one. But anyways, we'll see you all on Sunday. Have a good one, and bye-bye.
Bye-bye.